Yep, so make sure you include your audio. Perfect. I think we should be good to go. Good evening, Collective. Joining us for another game with F6 and Check 6. Best out of 3, guys. Semi-finals already. I know you guys are all waiting for it, so thank God we are here. I'm your host again, once more, DBX Monkey, and co-hosting with me will be...
NX Netra. What's going on, everybody?
Hey. What's up, Netra? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good, man. Ready to host another wonderful game versus two amazing teams.
Dude, I'm so excited. These are two unbelievable teams. And I'm just excited to see how it's going to turn out tonight.
Boom. Yeah, no, I can't wait either. My God, these guys are eager to start it up. That's Check 6 already ready to go. Just waiting for F6 and Damage's team to ready up, and I think we should start this baby up.
Right. I'm gonna try
and
get here in the chat for Twitch. Let's see, where are we at? And we are live. Here we go.
Alright, yeah, just go ahead. When you go on Twitch, you're good to go. Just make sure you mute yourself on the call on Discord. I hear your echo from your...
Okay, I don't even know that. I didn't even notice that we were in a call right now. Oh, okay, there we are. There we are. All right.
Alright, you're good.
Okay, cool stuff.
Alright, so tell me, Net, what do you think these bands are gonna look like, man? Coming up for both teams.
Honestly, I think they're gonna probably. You know what? I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Our first map here is going to be on Coastline. So I wonder if they're going to try and get rid of a pulse, or are they going to implement that pulse? I think that they also might try and get rid of Twitch drones. So maybe get rid of a Twitch. I don't know. Well, you know, they might try and switch it up for the finals, man. You know what I mean? They might just try and do that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I
feel like
they're bringing up some new tricks.
Yeah, you know, they got some tricks on their sleeves. They've obviously got to been practicing for one of their final games here. So let's see what they do here to spice it up, to throw possibly the other teams off. I'm just excited. I'm ready, man. I'm so ready.
Good. Nah, I can't wait either. So just for you guys tuning in and make sure you guys are aware. So it's going to be best out of 3, as I said before. It's going to be Coastline F6 defending. It will be Border Check 6 defending. And it will last tiebreaker, of course. Let's hope for the best. Maybe it'll get there. Maybe it won't. Like last game versus Gautier and, and Maiden. It will be Clubhouse Check 6 attacking. So cannot wait to see what happens there, as we got F6 finally ready up and almost ready to go. Just waiting for Tyrant to get in there. But ban-wise, as I see for both teams very wise and very good at playing Echo. So maybe Echo will probably be being banned. Maybe. And I mean,
and then
maybe
also
a hard
maybe the
breacher as
Maestro.
well. Yes.
Because, you know, as we know, Yoshi's unbelievable with Maestro. So I wonder if F6 is going to be trying to take out possibly one of the Maestros, and maybe they'll even use some trap ops like the NX guys, like my team. We try and get rid of those trap operators because it is so annoying to be trying to push the defense when you're on attack, and then you get those Legion traps or even those Ela mines, man. There's nothing more annoying. But maybe they'll try and do that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So we just got to see and hope for the best. And maybe you're right. Maybe we're wrong. Who knows? Might surprise us. So definitely, guys in the Twitch and everybody else in the collective, please tell me what you think, guys. Wow, we're going to start this up because both teams are ready to go. As I said again, guys, it will be Coastline, the first map, as we have F6 defending, as Check 6 as attacking. Can't wait.
And in the chat, guys, make sure you guys rep your team. Who do you want to win? I want to see your opinions right now. Let's see.
Yeah,
Spam your favorite team. Let's go.
Teams and predictions, guys. Teams and predictions. Overtime again, you know what I mean? We could definitely see, guys. There's a Nomad. There it is.
All
Nomad getting
right,
picked out right there off the bat.
which
That
I'm actually
is
not
actually
surprised.
F6 choosing that. So,
I'm not
very
surprised at
well
all.
picked from them. No, Nomad's a very
Because
strong operator, so I do agree with that.
absolutely, yeah, and honestly, and ooh, with the Jackal
Ooh,
as
there's a
well.
Jackal. Yeah, perfect.
So it looks like they're doing just a lot of counter roams right now. They're just trying to get rid of those counter roamers, which is understandable. Honestly, I know that both teams, like Jack, using the Ella when he went up against us, good roaming. Also, I know that Loki on check 6 is a good roamer as well. So I understand why they're trying to get rid of those anti-roamers there. Um,
Oh,
and
there's the Echo, as I said. And the other band was Mira.
Mira.
Mira was the other band for Check 6. Okay, so everybody can know who banned which. So I really hope for the best. These are operators that I thought would get banned. The only one that surprised me with was the Nomad, which is
Oh
she is
yeah.
very strong now. So I definitely understand the reason for it. So very good pick from F6 on that one.
And then we
All
did
right.
predict that Echo was more than likely going to go,
Mm-hmm.
and so, I mean, not surprised, because I mean we do know that those teams do use the Echo and they're unbelievably good with it. So
Yeah, and I agree with that, the most of it. And we're gonna have to just figure out what's going on. And as you see, we have Finka. Finka is rarely used in this league, as everyone should know. She is barely used. So seeing her getting played more right now is gonna be amazing. I just can't wait to figure out what she's using. Maybe LMG.
oh,
We can't
absolutely.
wait. Really can't. Especially the grenade that she got. Oh my god.
I'm really excited to see what F6 does here for their setup on the defense. Honestly, this is such a great map, and it's honestly, I won't lie, I found it quite difficult to find good setups on this map without being counter punched, I guess you could say. And I'm really wondering how they're gonna set this downstairs up here inside of kitchen. And I wonder how, even on the other side, how Check 6 is going to take control of kitchen.
Yeah, especially about the Maestro, exactly what you said, because Maestro is very strong on this map. Even though he did get that nerf, he is still a strong, powerful operator with that large magazine that he has. What, 81 bullets, if I'm correct? So
Yeah,
that's a lot of bullets
it's
for
up
him to
there.
control. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He is so lethal, you have to be careful.
Yep. And then, of course, there's Nick bringing the Twitch. That's very good. Not bringing the ACOG as well. So just in case I brought the Mirror into play. Obviously, Mirror got banned, so still, Nick's favorite operator is the Twitch. So can't
You know,
disagree with that.
I wonder how they're trying to keep themselves under control right now without that. There's a lot of them. There's so much pressure coming on to both sides right now. I wonder how they're trying to keep themselves together right now. Could you imagine?
And there's Loki taking out one already upstairs in Penthouse. Yeah, very aggressive from Check 6 as usual.
Great
There's
going
Nick
ahead and taking out
already in hookah as
those.
well.
I mean, already
Yeah,
taking
you see
out
that,
those
right?
those roamers, man. That's amazing, and they're already taking control of the top floor, which is great.
Oh, we have Flicks over here hanging out in Aquarium. Does get spotted out. We'll be pushing back, but might be, yeah, meeting Ash halfway towards. Yep, Ash is making sure it doesn't come from the backside of Aquarium. While you have his other team pushing him up. So there's Nick making contact with Bandit. Bandit's going to be running away. There's Flicks taking out another drone. Might be meeting Ash's shots very soon. What Twitch is pushing up. That's Nick about to have a fight. Fury. 2v1 pushing up on Flicks. Oh, it's a team kill from Nick. Oh,
Ooh.
no. And Nick gets Flicks, though. So very good from here.
Honestly, I will say that they're doing a great job at droning right now and taking out those roamers. And actually, they're doing it in good amount of time, but obviously that TK there will mess with their team. But honestly, 2 down on F6 and 1 down on Check 6. So still good advantage here. But let's see if they can get some more people out of the way. So we'll see what happens.
As we have F6 only having 3 operators in OBJ at the moment, and those the only one standing while we have Bacon roaming out, making sure he can. That's also damage, taking out the Twitch Nick. That's a 3v3 now. While we have Serbian in the window right here. And we have Thermite having control of up top, making sure the rotation hole is very cleared out, making sure everybody's on it. And as well as Jello up top as well. They have strong control, only 40 seconds on the clock though, so let's see what Check 6 can pull out their pocket right here.
Yeah, I expect them to be able to make a good push here, but you know what? Honestly, F6 looks like they've got themselves set up pretty well here, but we'll figure out how they can hold this as Check 6 is getting more aggressive.
Yep, and as I said before, there's Finko right there with LMG. A lot of bullets, gotta make sure you bring it to the table, using already all her grenades. 15 seconds left on the clock. You have Bacon kind of in a pickle here. Gonna be fighting Finko very soon, throwing some Legion traps. There's Castle already taking down Yoshi as well. It's making a 2v3. There goes Damage taking out. Let's see if Damage can actually take out. Nope, that is, yep, Jello taking out Loopy as well. And there it is.
Honestly, great
F6
round coming out from X6, man.
Yeah.
They were doing unbelievably well holding that. I mean, honestly, their roam game wasn't necessarily the best, but honestly, they still capitalized when it counted, and that was to get the round win and holding them off till the very end. So I really respect that. Great job coming out from X6, holding their own.
Yeah. And what they did was, as soon as they noticed that the roamers were gone, we had Castle and the Castle and Legion roaming out, making sure they can assist as well. But when Legion knew that he needed help in OBJ, it did push back at the right exact time. So very good communication from X6. It's just Check 6 couldn't check out on that one.
Absolutely. But still, I'm so excited to watch and see how this one plays out. I mean, honestly, you have to assume that since they have the first get-go on the defense, I expect them to win a couple of those defensive rounds. But honestly, I feel like Check 6 will be able to possibly find out how F6 is playing, and maybe they'll be able to capitalize and honestly counter what they've been doing, and we'll just see how they take this. You know, one round at a time. So, but so far great.
One round at F6. Yeah, definitely see that coming up, and as we see Damage being our favorite furry animal. There he is, bringing the purple in. I love seeing that smoke. But let's see if F6 can hold the same defensive round as they going upstairs this time. And so there's Hookah as well, bringing the smoke, as I said before, as an extra helper. No Legion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, they do bring the Legion. Yep, they are. Just no Castle.
Honestly, those Legion traps and having the smoke, honestly, you can already tell they're getting ready to set something up here against Check 6. So let's see if Check 6 can honestly still push through, even though they have those trap operators waiting for them to push Hookah. So I expect maybe possibly Check 6 to go down into Sunrise and probably take from below and help them get that extra advantage whenever they try and do push Hookah, if that's what they do.
Yep, exactly that. And we already see that we have our Flix Bandit over here roaming out. He's going to be chilling in Theater at the moment. And we also have Jaeger and Hall of Fame rotating into Penthouse just in case he needs the help.
Honestly, I can understand why they have those roamers exactly where they are, but it seems like Loki, I think that is the Ash, is just kind of chilling outside. He might be a little bit AFK.
Yes,
I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, for a little bit.
Somebody slap him.
He's going to come back very aggressive, as everybody knows. Loki's a very aggressive player, so he will be coming back by just running in there.
I think that can prove to you how calm they typically are, only because, I mean, he's totally AFK right now.
Yep, exactly that. As Twitch is going to be doing some shots, Nicola making sure he can hit somebody. Oh, he does see some head pop up there. That is Jaeger. Might be running away. Yep, he's going to forfeit that. While we have Loki tagging him from the other side. Very good communication-wise from Loki and Nick. Taking out their first roamer. That is also Maestro down from a grenade. The nice vent grenade as usual. That is, I think, is the Finka, or this. Yeah, that's a Finka throwing a grenade. He's gonna throw another one. See if he can successfully get this one. Getting picked up. Does get him. Very good.
I think he also takes some health onto that Legion as well.
Oh, Legion is down at the moment. Taking some shots. There's Damage, putting up a fight though, not giving up. Taking out Jello as well as a sledge off the board. Oh, that's a window rotation. Might be getting another shots off. LMG gonna be taking another one. No. Smoke running for his life. Gonna be trying Damage running, but he can't. Man. LMG is too powerful for him to counter. Leaving Flix all by himself while Niccolo again gets another team kill, sadly.
Man, those
Well,
team
that's
kills,
Yoshi getting
man.
the fuser down. LMG still in the window, and that's Serbian finishing off the round, taking out Flicks. And that is Check 6 taking their first round on attack.
Great
So
job
what do you
coming out
think
from
there? What do you think there?
X6, man. Honestly, I think X6 held that, like, honestly, they attacked that very, very well. It's almost like they knew exactly what F6 was gonna do. And I love that about X6. They figure out, you know, their opponents, and they just get in their mindset, and it's like they just capitalize on them. And it's so amazing watching them play. And honestly, it's such a well job taking out those roamers and then capitalizing on the site. The thermite was getting down the plant, and then they had the fink up on the window. It was so perfectly set up how X6 took that. But let's see if X6 can learn from that. If they do take from that side again, and let's see what they do. Because honestly, that seems like X6 is absolutely going to dominate there.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Let's just hope that Check 6 can probably not get that team kill just again, just in case.
Right.
That will be probably crucial later down the road if it continues. So let's just hope it fixes up. But yes, Check 6 was definitely, they were just talking it up. Their communication-wise in that round was very well done, as you can definitely see it coming out from gameplay. It's very well
Absolutely.
done.
Honestly,
As we
that
see,
maybe. Go ahead.
which one?
They, you know,
No, the
honestly,
only thing I was saying was F6 going to be done upstairs into penthouse this time with theater as well.
right. Honestly, who knows if Niccolo didn't? I believe he got the first TK upstairs. I think it was on a Loki. If they possibly hadn't gotten that TK upstairs, when the first round onto the bandit, whenever they're trying to kill the bandit inside aquarium, I wonder how that round would have played out differently. So they have to be careful about pushing together and where their teammates are, you know, possibly pushing at the same time, getting the refrag. I feel like honestly, Niccolo could have either pushed first and really had a little bit of distance in between Loki, I believe, and maybe that would have helped them out there a lot. But other than that, you know, they just got to figure out how to push together without TKing, because I know that could be a problem for almost any team in this game.
Reloading! Cover me!
That's very true. And there's Nick wall banging the wall, trying to pre-fire it, open it up, and he actually does get a couple hits on that Valkyrie right there. That's damage, taking a good 25 chunk off already. Well, he does notice that Twitch is out there. Twitch does spot the camera, so he's gonna take that right out. As we see Loki already being aggressive with the Ashe again, and pushing in, having a good fight with Tyrant, but then he just collects his head. Pushing up this Bandit as well, trying to see if we can get him as well. That's the Bandit taking some shots. The Finka does save his life just a little bit. As he does down the Bandit. Now he's going to be pushing up to finish up the kill. Yep, he does. No help from there. There's Niccolo pushing up as well, taking out Bacon. Making it a 4v2. As damage outside, making sure he's not OBJ. Maybe collecting another body right here. Let's see. And he's in the pre-fire. Does take out Loki. That's the Ashe off the board. Very well done from damage. As we have Luffy helping him out as much as he can with the cameras. Does spot this. Who is that? It's a thermite in there.
Still great
Both on
job
cams.
coming out from the Check 6 here. Still pushing and getting out those roamers so quickly. I love that.
Exactly. They're pushing in, well done right there. And the Twitch is going to be taking out the Maestro cam. That's Jello on the rappelling on the window. See if he can collect somebody there. We have Maestro still on cam, noticing the thermite. Sadly cannot get a thermite, getting pressured on. There's damage taking out one. That's Twitch down off the board, making it a 2v2. Come with the flank. I don't think they know he's on his flank though. Twitch is not. Yeah. Twitch, I don't think Niccolo. Yes, Nick did communicate with it. Thermite getting taken out by damage. That's another one. Well done. 1v2 right here. Sledge gonna try and collect the diffuser. Gonna try out, take out damage. Yellow can't do it though. C4 going out. Does miss it. That's him taking out damage right there, ending his spree. Is a 1v1 now. It's gonna be Jello. We're going against Loopy. ACOG versus ACOG right here. See if we can get it off, and that's Jello taking some shots. Loopy also getting some damage right off of him. Loopy pushing up slowly. Jello going for the fuser, noticing that he is planning, so he's gonna be pushing up a little bit. Does not fall for the bait though. Does stop and does. Oh, there's Jello getting off exactly at the right time to finish off Loopy to collect another round for Jello.
Wow. That was unbelievable coming out from actually both teams there. Coming out really strong for Check 6 there, taking out so many of those attackers, or so many of those roamers on F6. It's such a good capitalize, even though that Loki there was a little bit potato. You saw him shaking a little bit. He was like, I'm so bad right now. But he is honestly, what a great push coming out from them at first. And then honestly, Damage, the Valkyrie, was it was so ready, man. He was like, come on, peek me, I'm ready. And he just went off. What an amazing 3K, I believe that was from Damage, almost getting the 4K and saving the round there, but honestly, it wasn't enough for F6. Check 6 definitely capitalized right there. Good job from Check 6.
Very well done, making them get 2-1 now.
At least there was no TK.
See... yeah, I know. Very true, very true.
Good job,
As we have them going downstairs now. That was F6 going downstairs to kitchen to see if they can hold it off as well. Let's see if Damage can, again, prevail and get another 4K, 5K, maybe get that ace. Who knows? Let's see what he can do for his team. As we see him, only person on the board for his team, getting 7 kills. So let's see what they can pull off to help him out.
Absolutely. Honestly, this is the one site where F6 has had, honestly, good dominance over Check 6, and let's see how they hold it this time. But most importantly, let's see how Check 6 follows up with a response from that first take on this site. Let's see how they take it around this time, because honestly, I feel like they might have a little trick up their sleeve, possibly. That's what I would assume, and we'll see what they can do to take control over Kitchen.
Ooh. I was just about to switch to the Twitch, and she gets annihilated by Damage on his bomb peak.
Damage is not
He's
freaking taking their crap today, man.
Yeah. He's going to start early and get another one to make sure he can see if he can get another ace or something going on with him. As we have Jello clearing out upstairs with Serbian. They have Loki as well there helping him out. They're trying to make a whole control from upstairs as they did last round. They were in kitchen to see if they can see the sledge hit the floor out and stuff like that and get it through. Sledge doesn't get some shots off. I think that was Damage again, taking some shots on him.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, so far, good hold coming out from F6. As we see them trying to push more towards the downstairs, as they do have control from the up top. And good job roam clearing from the up top. Let's push downstairs and see what they can capitalize here on inside of kitchen.
As we have, I think it's 3 in OBJ, and we have the usual Bandit and Jaeger roaming out. We have Bandit in Blue Bar, while we have the Jaeger in lobby.
Honestly, I feel like
doing this Damage up here.
Oh yeah, I feel like Damage here is actually making Check 6 rethink about their pushes here, because they know that he is a deadly force to be reckoned with here, and so it might be just slowing them down a little bit.
Jaeger obviously stopping that grenade. Legion trying to fight for his life if he has 1 minute left on the clock to hold him off. Tyrant still roaming out, especially Flick still in Blue Bar. Now we have Damage also falling back and pushing and seeing if he can find somebody on the window. Almost takes out Thermite, but luckily Thermite on his drone at that precise time. We have Yoshi switching off with, I think that was Serbian that was in the window. Now he's over here now, taking that. There's Nitro from Flix, taking out one. That's taking out Loki. Very good Nitro stuff from him. We also have 30 seconds left on the clock, but we have still all of F6 teams still alive. There's Tyrant taking out Jello as well. We have only 2 members of Check 6 left alive with 15 seconds left on the clock. And they do have the fuser, but Thermite's across the whole map. As he's going to be spraying, see if he can get one. But nope, that's Tyrant shutting him down from up top. And then there's Bacon collecting the last one on Yoshi. Very great round from F6, keeping a flawless team alive.
Wow. Honestly, that was such a great hold coming out from F6 there. They were prepared, and it's like, if they could just dominate every site like that against Check 6, honestly, they would have this win in the bag. F6 had their whole team alive still. Check 6 almost essentially had no chance. They did almost the same push there, going up top, taking control of the top, trying to get out and eliminate almost any roamers there. And honestly, they just weren't successful with their push. And honestly, that just shows F6 came prepared for this one particular site, and they're probably going to try and change up change up what they do on these other sites, because clearly they weren't successful. But I assume that Check 6 is still learning and still trying to catch upon what F6 is doing here. But so far, great job, great round coming out for F6 as they take that round against Check 6.
Alrighty. And now we have F6 going to Double Bar, a very known site for the league. A lot of people in rank don't play this site because they're not, I guess, can't hold it very well. But as we see F6 not being shy going down here to see if they can successfully defend. As I see, yeah, it looks like the exact same operators except switching out the Bandit for the Vigil this time, as we have Flix being that Vigil. So we should be seeing the exact same roamers from Tyrant and Flix. And the same thing for Check 6 as well, just bringing the IQ this time. So, can't wait to see what Nicola can do with the IQ instead of bringing the Twitch to the table.
Right. Honestly, these are two amazing teams here, and so far you can see how they both have such good strength and such good teamwork here, and it honestly proves and shows here as they're honestly tied up right now, 2-2. But this is so exciting. I know the chat is excited. They're really, really rooting for their teams. I can tell. So this is so much fun to be a part of, man.
Oh yeah, casting this game, come on. These are two amazing teams going at it, especially fighting for the finals, because whoever wins this one is going to the finals, guys. Whoever wins these best out of 3 right here, so can't wait.
So you know they're going to be trying to pull something out of their hat if they can.
Oh yeah. And I really can't wait to see, because we already see damage coming into play already, so just gotta wait for the rest of these guys to get ready as well. As we see Check 6 clearing out up top again as their favorite room, thinking that Vigil is up there, while Vigil is literally downstairs in kitchen distracting them right now. Very coincidentally that he's just taking on his ability on and off, thinking that he's upstairs though, so it's kind of funny to me. But there you go, they're finally pushing in, noticing he's not in there, so we're going to be seeing what they can do with this knowledge now. As we have Nicola pushing in, clearing up as well with Loki. Still have 1:30 for Check 6 to make any moves on OBJ, while we have all people spread out pretty much for F6, holding OBJ pretty well as well.
And still, that Vigil is still inside of the kitchen, and it has Jaeger close over there near the front desk. And let's see if they're able to do like a little refrag trade-off here, trying to keep them busy, the attackers busy and not focused to going towards site. So let's see how long they can do this.
Yeah. And I'm very surprised, actually, to be very honest, with Check 6. Check 6 is a very aggressive team, but knowing how they're playing now, they're playing very cautious, very passive. They're taking a whole 2 minutes to it's a whole 2 minutes without killing somebody, so it's very difficult to see that from them.
Yeah, slow push so far.
Oh, there it is.
Nice
There's Loki
kill.
taking out one, and there's also Tyrant taking out Nick as well, so that's the IQ down from the board. That is also Finka pushing in and taking out Loopy. That's another one off the board. That's Legion off the board for them. Mag's going flying across. That is Thermite as Yoshi taking out Tyrant. That's another one off the board for F6. Pushing in as well. They're serving with a Finka charge, helping him out, spraying to the board, taking out damage. It's only one left, and there's Shallow taking out Bacon for the last kill. The Fuser was going down, and that was a very late push from Check 6, but they still are successful in collecting that round. Very well done from Check 6, making it 3-2.
Yeah, honestly.
What do you gotta say for that one, Nick? Come on. You gotta say something for that one.
Dude, it was honestly a bit scary seeing Check 6 take their time going against F6, but I think that's what I've been talking about here. This is a finals game, guys, until they're into literally until they're in the playoff. I mean, until the finals, man. Like they're obviously probably a little bit more pressured than normal, and then also they know that damage is over there doing some damage onto their team. And honestly, I think they're just being more cautious, which is not super usual for Check Six. I don't see that much from Check Six. I mean, I do see it, but not that often. And honestly, still great capitalization onto the site, pushing in together, and eventually just taking that win. But great job from Check Six, and also good job from F6 from holding them out for that long. That could have been easily reversible of a round right there. Honestly, F6 could have easily taken that if they could have held it out for much longer, but still Check Six was just there to capitalize.
No, and I definitely agree, and I just can't wait to see who wins this game, because right now it's just going neck and neck, back to back, back and forth, and I do see a lot of people actually talking about that as well, of who's going to win this match. And like I said, guys, if your predictions have changed, please let us know. If you guys think that there's, like, I want to see scores as well, 7-5, 7-3, like, you know what I mean? I want to see all that stuff, guys, especially as one of you guys did say, yes, this is the battle of the sixes, because F6 and Check 6, it gets confusing at times to call these guys, man.
Absolutely, man. Honestly, this is crazy. 76 people are watching, man.
That's good, man. Let's get it up there. Let's try and get all your friends and families, get the babies in here, guys. Get all that stuff in here, guys. We want to get to a good 200. We want to be the best of the best in collective, guys. Bring everyone in here, man. Moms, wives, everything. I want to see it, guys. As we have F6 defending for their exact last time before the round swaps. As we have Flicks over here in Penthouse holding up, as I guess he knows that they do try to clear out these rooms pretty quickly. As we have him commentating already, taking out Loki off the bat. That is the Ash. As he's getting shot from up top, he's going to be falling back. As we have Damage calling out for another support. Seeing that he has another one coming out from Hookah. Getting droned out as well.
Yeah, honestly, so far...
Yeah, go ahead.
This is, honestly, so far, it seems like, still slow pushes coming out here, but, you know, they honestly, last time it worked for Check 6, so let's see how they do it this time.
Ooh, and Flix was just on his camera right there at the wrong time while Serbian does repel in the window and catch him by surprise. That is Yoshi about to push in as well. Gonna see if he can clear it out. While we have Jello in the window as usual. Oh, grenade misses the toss. Gonna try to get Maestro, but the ACOG might get him, and he still gets it.
Oh,
even though Bacon had a good peek on him. Very good shot from Jello, getting a tight peek on him. Very well
they were
done from him.
excited by getting these few little kicks while they could early in the round.
Oh yeah. Loopy got to get out of there because Thermite did get the wall, so they did lose control now of Penthouse. We have Finka dropping Hatch and Thermite getting in there as well. That's a sledge, I mean, excuse me. While the Diffuser getting down by Thermite as Yoshi plants it and does be successful with it. It's one in bathroom. There's ACOG, and there's Niccolo taking out one. Legion trying to survive for his life, does get down from Yoshi, pushing up, and it's just a 4v1. And there's Yoshi collecting his last one. His damage is unsuccessful to get that last one on him. Very well done from Check 6 to clear another one for them to make sure they have a positive side going into defense, making it 4-2.
Honestly, great freaking job coming out from Check 6 right now. I know they're in their party right now, communicating to each other like, good job, you know, they're probably freaking out because this is a serious game, you know. Honestly, they seem like the type of kids who are like, you know, they don't take it too seriously, but I know right now they're taking this seriously. They're trying right now, and I can only imagine what their comms are like. But honestly, great round coming out from F6. I mean, from Check 6 here. F6 is kind of struggling against Check 6 here, but the thing that I'm predicting here is that Check 6 is already amazing on their defense. So I wonder how they are going to take this when they go on defense. I wonder how they are going to do against F6 when they're on their defense. Has F6 prepared themselves long enough to go up against the defense of Check 6? Will they be able to come back against Check 6? Who knows? I'm so excited to see the transition And honestly, this is gonna be so interesting, and I'm so excited to watch what happens.
Oh man, I can't, man. This game is gonna be intense. Like I already see it. I already see Check Six taking the attacking round, yes, but I know F6 is gonna be ready for that transition. They were begging for attack. They're like, "Yep, let's come back and we're gonna see if we can score some rounds." So I already see it. I can already tell Dan is communicating with his team and making it happen. So
What do you think whenever they go on to round into map 2, which is border, with Check 6 defending? What do you think? Like, do you think they're gonna be able to make it into that final third map, or do you think that we might have like a team that actually capitalizes on both maps here?
Well, I really am going to say it, to be very honest. Whoever wins this one, I really hope the opposite person wins the second one. Because this is how good these both teams are. Like, they're just going to be fighting for their lives. So
They
I'd rather
deserve
see
to
a
shine
triple.
right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely agree. And I hope maybe next time they ban the Finka, because Finka's very dangerous right now for
Yeah.
Check 6. And I feel like Baker's going to do the same and be very aggressive with his LMG. As we see Thatcher have a little bit of health when he almost had in that fight. Here goes Bacon trying to push in, and then pre-firing the wall, getting nothing, and there's Jello as that's the Valkyrie taking out Flix. There's Bacon taking out one already with LMG. As I said before, I think it's gonna be a very deadly matchup to, I guess, against these two teams. So I can't wait to see more.
Oh my goodness, man.
Honestly,
Honestly, it looks...
downstairs in office. Look at him. Oh, that's Legion. That's Serbian down. There's another one. That's Bacon collecting another one to LMG Finka. I'm telling you, man, making it pay with this. They don't have a sled, so he's just gonna be using his bullets to get through that wall. Oh, he does get shot from below with the shotgun.
Oh!
That smoke is Nick gonna be collecting him, but does not finish off the kill, sadly.
I don't think he
So
even
will be
realized
getting
what he
picked back
did.
up. Yeah. No, I don't think he did. I really don't think he did.
I know when he watches this again, he's gonna be so mad.
Oh, yeah.
Could have thrown a smoke up there easily.
Oh, yeah. So that's exactly what he's going to be thinking later on. As we have only Check 6 having 3 members last standing, as F6 does have 4, with only 55 seconds on the clock left for these attackers to make a push, while both of the attackers on F6's side are very low. Oh, and there's the Maestro taking him down, as I said! And there's Yoshi collecting one as damage falls. There's Niccolo taking another one off. They didn't trade off, though. They did trade off, but he got downed. Taking out Bacon, and there's Yoshi with his 81 bullets, taking a timer from upstairs, leaving Therma by himself. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. He does have the fuser. He does have sight. As Smoke is down, he's going to be picking and picked up. Lupi does not notice. Pushing up a little late, and does get pre-fired through the wall by Yoshi.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
sad from Loopy. Couldn't push in, hearing that he was getting revived. For very good from Yoshi, keeping it cool, picking up his teammate, and getting the kill. Very well done from Check 6, collecting 5-2. What do you think they could have done differently from F6?
Okay, honestly, I will go ahead and say this immediately. Check 6, I don't think they were prepared for what F6 had planned. And honestly, F6 came in so aggressively, taking out these roamers so flawlessly. It was honestly perfect. And as they got to the objective, I honestly thought this was a round in favor of F6. But Check 6 held their ground. They were like, no, 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 no. This is my site. You're coming in my territory. Now I'm going to push you out. And that's exactly what they did. They capitalized on F6, even though they had that transition onto the defense. And honestly, it was such a great round. I'm excited to see this one and see how this one plays out. And will they be able to get to match point? And will they take this first map that quick against F6?
Oh yeah, and I can't wait. And then for those that are new, just in case of the collective, we usually do have ties at the 6, if any people want to do that, but there's no ties here. It's straight overtime. Whoever wins those, it keeps moving on, and it keeps on going until we have a decision maker winner. So cannot wait to see if F6 can make a comeback, making it do exactly what happened last game versus God Tier and Maiden. So maybe they have the exact same mindset, and maybe they'll fight back. So let's see what F6 can cancel out and bring to the play to stop Check 6 in their spree.
Absolutely. Honestly, this is so much fun so far watching. And yes, guys, this is the first map. So, when the next map we will be going on to will be Border with Check 6 defending.
Oh, man.
So far, this has been amazing. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be 5-2 almost this fast. But honestly, Check 6 is just dominating on this map, and obviously they've been practicing and obviously clearly watching F6. But honestly, they really need to get rid of these Finkas, to be honest with you, man.
I'm telling you, man, those Finkel's LMG powerful, but think about that, because Capital has pretty much the exact same thing, and especially with his buff, oh man, that's another person taking off
Serbian
the
and
board right there.
Bacon,
It's gonna be
man.
hard. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's Loopy getting the wall. Yep, getting the thermite wall over here in VIP for his teammate to have a better sight in there. Yep, line of sight as they have control of penthouse, VIP, and theater. As we see the Fink, there it is. LMG already started firing his bullets across to see if he can try to take out the Legion.
Because
Does
they know
his
he's in
head
there.
Throw a grenade. There's no Jaeger either, so oh my god, let's see what happens here. Oh, the Legion pushes out their Jello. Stopping that grenade from happening. He's like, no, you're not getting me today.
Honestly, I wonder how he
Finger off
knew
the
to run out
board.
at that exact time, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He knew it was coming. He probably heard that grenade being prepped. He's like, nope, not letting that happen.
Not today, not my
So
sight.
that's very good from Jello. Very great from Jello pushing that one.
They're like, not my sight, as we see Serbian downstairs as the castle roaming, which is unusual, but maybe it'll work. Honestly, alright, Serbian, do your thing, dude.
He's doing it, man. Remember, F6 does have only a minute left. They still don't have any control of any type of sight. They're still in penthouse. That is Loopy taking out one right there, collecting his first kill of the round. Taking out Nick as well. That's a smoke down. Only plant that now they have right at the moment will be the Maestro. There's damage pushing from the back. I don't think they know that he's back there. And now he knows. There's a Legion taking some shots, and that's Jello taking him out. Yep, that's 30 seconds left on the clock. 3 left. There's Flix taking out Castle. That's Loki taking out Loopy. There's Tyrant taking out Jello, making it a 2v2. Switch pre-firing the shots as well. 20 seconds left for the attackers to push in, making sure they can get the plant down. That's Flix taking out Yoshi, making it a 1v2. There's Loki by himself fighting it out, and there's Flix taking it down. And there's Yoshi. That's actually Loki taking out the Twitch, downing her, but not finishing off the job, as Flix does save her life. Very well done from F6, collecting another round for them.
You said F6 won. I can't see the game right now, if you look on the Discord, but you said F6 won that?
Oh no. Yes, F6 did collect that round.
F6 taking that round. Honestly, they needed that, man. They needed that. They need to come back here. Can we honestly, chat, if you guys think that F6 can pull something out of their hat against Check 6 right now and come back, let's hear it. Do you think there will be a comeback? I think so. I think it can happen.
Come back, come back, come back. I want to hear that chant, guys. We got to get it in there, man. F6 is not a team to be forgotten about, man. They're not going to sleep on people. They test their opponents out, and that's exactly what they're doing, testing them out and seeing how far they can go. So let's see what can happen if Check 6 can stop them from doing that, as they bring a Blackbeard. First one being brought into this game, and also a Doc being brought as well.
I don't know
Check
why
6.
it's not letting me to see, but I still can't see the
Really?
game here.
Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh, I know probably what it is. Oh. Can you see that?
Yeah, still a big feature. Okay, there we go. All right, we're getting somewhere here. I can start to see something, but it's not necessarily playing for me.
You see now?
I can see the screen, but it's not like playing for me. It's like it seems like it's frozen right now. Sorry, guys, we got a little bit of technical difficulties, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Try and get that fixed as soon as possible.
You can see right there, right? You're good now. You should be good.
I can't see nothing yet. Here, let me try and rejoin the call.
Yeah, definitely do that while I finish off following Loki.
All right.
There you go.
I still can't see the screen yet. Hopefully it'll allow me see the screen here soon.
There's a Finka again being very dangerous, finking up his teammates, pushing up with the LMG. See if he can do this, stopping off the site as well with the Twitch. Pushing in, clearing out, making sure there's no ADSs. There they are, taking them out. As Legion does spot the Twitch, is going to be stopping it from happening. Yep, there it is, taking up the kill. Make sure you end the call at 2 net. Alright. It says you're still in it. There you go. Alright, perfect.
All I need is your screen, and then boom, here we are. We're good, we're back.
Make sure you just mute your mic as well on the call.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's Loki taking on damage right off the bat right there. As we have Serbian trying to take out Bacon, but nope, the LMG is too powerful for him to handle. There's Bacon taking another one. That's the second already with the LMG. And we have Legion fighting for his life as well, trying to fight that Blackbeard in the window. There's Fink.
Honestly, this is not
dangerous.
looking good. It's not looking good for Check 6, but maybe Check 6 can hold it out. We've seen it before. Will we see it again here, where it counts the most?
There's Legion trying to fight out with Twitch, but Jello collects the last kill, finishing it off. That's Bacon again getting a 3K, pushing up with that LMG. Might be taking another one. He's gonna try, but no, he cannot. Mike's so strong for him while we have Flicks the Blackbeard on the window, taking out the last one. Making F6 again. I'm telling you guys, comeback season is coming for these guys. They're not stopping. Collecting another round, making it 5-4.
Wow,
Oh, you can see
honestly,
that, right? You're good, right?
yeah, I can see that. It's perfect.
Okay.
All right. So F6 is going to take another round against Check 6, keeping themselves in the game, boys. And trust me, my team knows all about comebacks. We've always, man, it honestly, it does not feel good. And you know Check 6 is
a rehost
they're a
happening.
bit worried. Six round. Okay, so we are gonna have a rehost, but honestly, I'm like totally hoping for a comeback here, like I've been saying, and you know, I can only assume that Check 6 is a bit nervous right now. So right now F6 is on the attack, and Check 6 is on the defense, and we have the rounds were at 5-4, 5 in favor of Check 6.
Layers in here. There we go. Alrighty. Layers in here.
And yeah, the bands were Nomad, Jackal, Mira, and Echo.
Bam.
And I'm still honestly, you know, they're both teams to where they roam quite a bit, and I've seen it, you know, especially Check 6. I know they roam a good bit, and as you can tell, F6 doing the same thing here tonight, and them eliminating those. Well, they're eliminating those anti-roamers, man, like Nomad and Jackal. I mean, I wonder how that's playing out for them now. I mean, they already took out the Nomad, they took out the Jackal as well. So, I mean, kind of maybe didn't. I don't know. I don't know if I would have taken out the Jackal as well, but if they're really content and happy with nobody stopping them, you know, with the roam, then hey, that's what they want to do, man. As we get all the players back in here, guys, we are going to try and get this game rolling as soon as possible because this is so exciting. And honestly, I mean, we have 84 viewers right now. This is insane. Thank you guys for tuning in. And just to recap for anybody who's new here, this is a game against Check 6 versus F6. And right now we have Check 6 in the lead with 5 rounds, and F6 catching back up with a little you know, comeback here right now, and they're at 4 rounds. So 5-4 is the rounds here, and we do see an awesome game coming out from both of these teams here. They're absolutely amazing. So Yep, and this for right now, this is the first map. It's Coastline, and we will see the second map soon, which is going to be on Border, and that will have Check Six defending starting out. So if you guys haven't already, rep your teams. Let's see it in the chat. I honestly think that they might just F6 might just have a comeback chance here. I think so. I'm telling you, man. If it happens, get ready for some screaming.
You're gonna be screaming,
And
man.
then
You're gonna be screaming for everybody.
I'm gonna be screaming a little bit. Well, maybe in the inside. I don't want to
Uh-huh.
annoy everybody.
I definitely
But
agree
guys,
with
like I
that.
said, rep your teams. Let's see it. Show your support. And honestly, guys, make sure that you guys follow the stream if you haven't already. We have almost 80 people watching right now. Make sure you guys follow the stream. Follow Collective Esports. They deserve it. We're bringing you guys this awesome content, this awesome matchup, this awesome league against so many awesome teams right now. And tonight, you're watching a very special game against Check 6 versus F6. Honestly, both the sixes right here. They're battling it out. So let's see who takes this win for the night.
Alrighty. Let me just go back, make sure everything's good before we start this bad boy up. That's 1, 2.
And you
Yeah,
know,
I think everything should be fine.
everything should be getting ready, good to go. Sorry about this, guys. We did have a little rehost happen here, but we do have all the players in the game now, and eventually we will get it started up. But yeah, guys, keep showing your support for your team. I'm honestly super excited to see what happens here. This has been an amazing and crazy game. The Finca coming out on both teams tonight. And honestly, it's been a little bit wild, honestly. Serbian and Bacon coming out for both of their teams with those Finca plays, and it's been destructive. I will tell you that. But honestly, it's really head to head right now, and it's been such a crazy matchup so far, and we're so excited to be a part of this. So make sure you guys keep tuning in and keep watching as we get this game back and rolling up for you guys. So. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah.
I see somebody type in the chat, whichever team has a 6 in their name will win. Well, we'll see how that goes
Well.
tonight, guys. Yeah, nothing but
Very
facts.
right.
That's for sure.
No, it's gonna be a good matchup, guys. Like I said, Check 6 was having it already, but then, like I said, like Ned said already, to finish it off, F6 is catching up fast too. So can't be sleeping on them. Can't sleep on any of these teams. They're ready to play. They came to play.
Man, honestly, I see so many people so excited to be here tonight watching this game. This is so cool. Honestly, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I know you guys are just as excited as we are, even just to host this game. We are unbelievably excited. This is two awesome teams. I know both teams. They're honestly great on both sides. So just watching these two teams play is, it's history in itself, as this is the first league for Collective, and let's see who takes home the grand prize soon. You know what I mean? And so honestly, I can only imagine how both teams are feeling right now, knowing that they're one step closer to becoming the winners of the Collective, winning $200 for their team and getting all that glory. It's pressuring. I can only imagine how both of these teams are feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Now we're just missing one from, who was that? I think that's Loki we were missing. Yep, that's Loki we're missing from Check 6. Once he gets in here, we can start it up. So just waiting on him. Again, guys, I want to make sure you guys are hype as much as we are. Predictions, guys. Keep throwing predictions at us, man. I want predictions as in this game and the next game's coming up. I want to see everything. I want to see who's taking it. I want to see who's winning it. I want to see how much. I want to see you guys active as much as we are, guys. Please, guys. Please. Keep us entertained as much as we can entertain you guys.
Absolutely. And show us your favorite team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not only your team, but show us your favorite teammate. You know what I mean? Like, is it Bacon? Is it
Let's
Loopy?
go.
Yeah, show us who is it Flix? Is it Nicolo? Is it Jello? Is it Yoshi? Tell me who's your favorite. So far I'm already seeing Nicolo, Loopy, Damage. All right, that's what I'm talking about,
Loopy,
boys.
that's what I'm talking about. That's Tyler. Hey, Tyler. How you doing, bud? Let's
Honestly,
go,
guys,
guys. Stuff.
that's what I'm talking about. Let's get this chat
Oh,
freaking
and we got
hyped.
Jack in there too, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
He
you
wants
gotta
the
get a little
overtime
Jack
just
in
like
there.
we do, man. That's what I like to see.
Okay, hey, look. Honestly, I want to see those predictions, like Mr. Monkey here was saying. I want to see the predictions. Okay, give me the predictions for this map. Give me the predictions for the second map. Do you think we're gonna make it to the third map? And if we do make it to the third map, what's gonna be the score? Tell me who's gonna win. $5 PayPal. I will PayPal you $5 if you're right. I'm not joking.
Oh man. But yeah, while we're waiting for these guys, let's just go into commercials and stuff like that, guys. So the commercial will be yes, guys. If you have Twitch Prime, please use it. We need it. We need it. We definitely know that you guys have it. Don't be shy. Bring it, please. All right.
Yeah, give
Okay,
you a
guys,
little
we're
bit of
back.
background
Welcome
music.
back, guys.
All right.
It's a
That's what I'm talking
background
about.
music. What is that?
Hey man, hey, I'm just trying to provide that elevator music that everybody loves so much. You know that. Dun-dun-dun-dun,
No. Man.
dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Come on, everybody. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Got you
Hey
with
man,
that. There he is.
what
Look
if
at
they
him.
started like implementing like, you know, riding on a horse, ha? Like in the freaking elevators, man.
Oh
Oh man, that'd
man.
be crazy. Some old people be like, "What is going on here?"
I don't know, man. Gotta be scared about that one. People would probably be
Yeah.
flossing still, man.
You know what?
You
I
understand? I
honestly.
work at a baseball stadium, and I see people
Oh,
still
do you?
flossing till this day, man. Still going. Oh yeah, people
Okay.
flossing it up, man. Oh yeah.
All right.
The funniest thing I think I've seen in front of a baseball stadium, I think it was an old lady flossing it up.
Talking about baseball, I
She
think
knew what
that's
was going
funny
on.
though. By the way, flossing it up. Honestly though, I'm talking about baseball.
Flossing it up.
I joke with my team. I'm part of NX, and I'll joke with my team because one of the co-leaders, and we're always messing with each other. If you have a team that you're with, guys, you know how that feels. You just mess with your team. And one time, my one of my teammates, he was messing with me. He was like, "Don't worry, you're getting traded to the Mets anyways." He was like, "What?"
Hey.
I was like, "Yeah."
There you go.
He was like, "The
That's
Mets." I
exactly
was like,
it.
"Yeah, you get traded to the Mets."
It's funny because I work with the Mets too. That's very funny. Oh my God, Yoshi, what is going on? Again, guys.
Sorry,
That
guys,
is,
for this. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, sorry about this. We're having those little technical difficulties. We had to rehost, and now we're trying to get all of these players back in here. But, but honestly, guys, let's look. If you're new here, if you guys are just now checking this out for the first time, make your presence known. We want to know who's new here tonight. We want to see what's going on. And honestly, if you are new here, like I've said before, make sure you guys follow make sure you guys follow the profile here. Make sure you guys follow Collective Esports. We've got the Instagram. We've got the YouTube channel. Man, we're on all these platforms. You guys better follow. What's wrong with you if you're not?
Oh man, you should have told me you could do some advertising commercial again, man. I want to put the music for you.
But apparently we're I don't know. This guy said that we're messed up on the attacker and defender stuff. I don't know if we are. I know that F6 will be on the
No, actually,
on the
because
attack.
check 6 was on the blue side for some reason, and we had F6 on defense, which is not the proper way because F6 was attacking. So that's why I had to swap it, which they were. That's what I'm doing right here. So you see right here, I was swapping it. So I don't know. Maybe I did mess up, I guess.
Okay,
Good
hold on.
catch from them. I'm gonna be inviting these
Loki
guys again.
sending me a message really quick. Hold on, let me read this. Oh man, so kind of bad luck coming out here from Loki, as we are just now hearing that Loki has no sound and his normal controller broke,
Okay.
and that just happened this game.
Ooh. Well,
So
that is some bad news bears there.
those are some bad news. Okay, honestly, guys, if you were in this situation right now, and this was happening to your team, I can only imagine how you guys would be feeling right now. I know how I'd be feeling. I would be mad, and I would be so upset because this isn't just any normal game, guys. You know what I mean? Like, this is such an important game. They are one game away from being in the playoffs, man. Like, this is it. It's the finals. They're in it for money at that point, for real, and it's honestly, it's a big deal. So knowing that, he just sent me that message. I feel bad for him, but stuff happens, and hopefully, Check 6 here will be able to still be just as good, I'm sure, and we'll be able to maybe possibly still capitalize on F6. I know it's a disadvantage now, but you know what? Things happen. We've seen teams play, 4v5s in our collective matches. You know what? Things happen. So it's unfortunate, but things happen. So hopefully we can get this whole thing settled here really, really soon, as we're trying to still get this matchup going here. But make sure you guys still stay in, keep tuning in, keep talking to each other, bring out, your predictions, this and that. We want to know what's going on. Ask us questions if you guys would like to. And we have a newcomer. He said, "I'm new and I got a question. What's your advice on aiming down sights around corners?" So honestly, I would have to say yes. This is Netric, guys. I'm not hosting. Monkey is hosting. I'm co-hosting for him. But as he's figuring out all this stuff, I'll be just trying to communicate with you guys, as he will too when he can. But yeah, about that question though from Cosmic Tent. I'm sorry if I butchered you, but I don't think I did. I would say that especially if you're coming out for controller, for Xbox, I would say that it has a lot to do with your dead zones for your analog sticks, which you can find in the settings. If you get those just right, if you measure out how your play style is and stuff like that, and you go around those corners, you can make them really, really nice and smooth. I would say you can. There used to be a thing where you used to go back and forth really fast. And you could peek the corners like that, but honestly, you can smooth glide around it. So yeah. What was it?
No, nothing. So yeah, guys. So you guys can double check it. Make sure I have no errors on my side. We have Check 6 defending now because they just swapped around, and we have F6 attacking. That being said, if I'm doing it correctly, the score should be 5-4, being in favor of Check 6. Bands being Nomad, Jackal, Mira, and Echo, and those are the rounds being done there.
Yep. And and also, guys, even tell me you guys your favorite operators. But I would say that some of the newest operators. I mean, we have Mozzie and Gridlock. But honestly, I think one of my newest favorite operators would have to be Nomad. She's so essential and so such a great attacker to have, as she she has like an adhesive that sticks to a wall, and whenever somebody walks up to it, it like detonates and it like almost it just blasts you off your feet. Like literally, I've seen people go through walls, and it's unbelievably crazy. But it's like it stops that those roamers as you're trying to implement on going into side or something like that, so you don't have to watch your back. And if they do set off that mine, you'll turn around, you can possibly take them out. So I would find that Nomad's really, really essential, and I like that a lot. So.
As we're waiting for one more member of F6 to join us very soon.
Make sure you guys shout out this game, guys. This is such an important and cool game to be a part of, and you guys are watching history, so because Xbox Pro League is gone, so we had to do something awesome for you guys, and I know so many people are excited about the collective. I know I am, as me and Monkey's team were both in the collective as well. This is so cool to be a part of, and not only that, but not only are we a part of it in game with it, but we are also casting for it. So it's honestly been an honor and a pleasure. But make sure you guys are shouting out the collective stream here tonight, as we are watching two amazing teams go to head-to-head to get to the finals. I don't really know what we call those, but. I guess what was it? The finals? Finals?
What for the final finals? It's either finals.
For the finals?
This is the semifinals.
Okay, so this is semifinals. Okay, sorry guys, I didn't come as prepared as I would have liked to been. You can butcher me all you want. Okay, I'll take those butchers. I'll take it. But yeah, so they're going for it, and there is a prize at the end, and the grand finals. Yeah, that's what we would call them. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you, homie. And yeah, so those grand finals is where they're going for, and they can win some money here. So, but yeah, super cool that they're bringing something back here. So, Somebody sent me, "You so warm." All right, I am warm. Thank you. I'm actually nice and cozy. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. So now that we have everything fixed up and ready to go, we should be starting this back up. So again, guys, I'm sorry for all the inconvenience. I'm sorry for the rehost that happened twice. So we should be able to start this bad boy up and get it on the road again. So here we go.
Heck yeah, guys, this is it. Let's get this right back and rolling. I also have one more question for you guys. This next map, if you guys have seen obviously the full game so far, knowing how they've been implementing their operators, who do you think they're gonna ban next? I think they might try and take out the Sfinka. You know,
Yeah, a second.
but then again, they may not.
Yes.
What happened?
Inconvenience of team swapping. So the settings were correct, it's just they on the wrong side of that.
Right. Well, hopefully we can get this game started up here soon. Sorry guys for the delay about this game, but we are going to be able to get this game rolling real soon here for you guys. Oh, sorry, my dog freaking out.
Oh my God. Boy, listen. All right, listen, this is what we're going to do. Whatever that comes in first, don't even let anybody fight everybody. Whatever team, or whatever team, like blue team, F6 goes on, make sure that they're on attack. 4 is check 5. F6, to make sure that F6 is going to be defending first. Like that.
Alright, we got coastline, we got the map bands, perfectly ready to go.
Blue team, having 5, having 4.
Alright guys, I think we're going to be able to get this going here soon. Sorry about this once again, guys.
Alright, we should be good from there. Alright, we should be good to go there.
Alright guys, we are getting things rocking and rolling for you guys. So, once again, guys, sorry about this. You know, this sort of stuff happens all the time. We have these rehosts, and honestly, it makes it really difficult to get some of these games going back together like super fast and perfectly. So, thank you guys for bearing with us as all this stuff is going on right now. You guys are being amazing tonight. Honestly, the chat's lit. Like, I couldn't ask for a better chat right now. Like, you guys are doing so cool. And we even have some crap talkers, like my own teammates. Thank you guys for supporting me so much. Thank you. And honestly, yeah, but you guys are doing awesome. Thank you guys for being so cool tonight. You guys are honestly such an amazing group that we can honestly cast for tonight. So thank you.
Boom, boom. So yeah,
But we are waiting, I think,
one
one more
more.
person from F6, is
Yeah.
that? Okay.
It's one more.
And then once we get this last
Be
person, guys, we're going to be rocking and rolling.
damage.
We're going to
Yeah.
get this casting going. We're going to get this game going. And then not only that, we're going to find out who wins map number 1 against F6 versus Check 6. The Battle of the Sixes.
Battle of the Sixes.
Battle
to
of
find
the
out.
Sixes. Coming to theaters soon near you. But yeah, guys, we also, if you guys didn't know, we take all of these games and we repost them onto YouTube so you guys can rewatch it. I know that my team, we go and rewatch all of our games to learn from it. So I mean, you know, obviously the teams that play, they more than likely will rewatch their games, figure out what they need to learn on. But you guys can rewatch, learn strats, figure out what's going on here. So make sure you guys go check out the Collective eSports YouTube channel. Go rewatch some of the games and watch how we led up to the moment we are right now, how F6 versus Check 6 is playing. And then you guys will be able to finally get to witness the grand finals, which will also be posted on YouTube. So make sure you guys go check it out. And yeah, just in case you guys ever want to rewatch a game, you know what I mean? Because we've had so many games here. So just make sure you guys go check it out.
All right.
All right.
Everything
Cool
is
stuff.
thick and ready to go. We have Check 6 a member on, guys. We have them defending over here. Well, we have F6 attacking. We did have Check 6 leading the way with 5, and we also had F6 with 4. So let's see if they can tie this baby up, or if Check 6 can just ride off.
Yep. I'm honestly, since they got a little bit of a break here, I wonder what they've been, their comps have been like, how they've been communicating. I wonder if this is giving them a minute to calm down. As Check 6 has, it seems like Check 6 has been clearly a little bit more hesitant with their pushes, especially on the attack and stuff like that. So, their defense has, I think they won one of their defenses, and then after that, F6 has been coming back. They've been coming back hard. So I wonder how their comms are doing right now to counter F6 right now, and keeping that calm mindset. So we'll see what happens here. But I feel like F6 was doing super well. But ever since that break, let's see what happens, and see how this turns out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Make sure you're muted as well in Discord, okay?
Gotcha.
You're hearing a little feedback.
Oh, yeah. I should be muted on Discord.
No, it's totally
I don't
fine.
know what
So
happened
you're
here.
good. As we have Check 6 going downstairs to double bar, as they do bring a Valkyrie, and we have Jello might be throwing a cam out. Oh, and we did lose Tyrant. Sadly, the round has started, so no rehost coming from there. He's gonna have to play it out with a 4v5.
Razor going up.
As they keep their space again, bringing the legendary Finka again back into the table. The grenade is tossed, but does not get the castle. She is the only one that can get the castles with her grenades, so sadly she's going to have to just do without them, if not pushing from a different angle. As we have Blackbeard as well trying his best to get in there as he's running the flashbangs. And I doubt they want to waste a thermite charge on that castle, so...
Oh no. See, honestly, I'm really glad that they're bringing the Blackbeard here, because honestly, Blackbeard on this map can be so lethal, and it's honestly proven it so many times.
Jello
Ooh,
almost ending his life, as he just said it. Almost ending him right there.
Jello lethal with that Valkyrie. You know what? Honestly, the Valkyries have been really welly implemented here with those Valcams, and then just going and getting a bit aggressive. But Jello trying to shoot that Blackbeard again, almost breaking his shield, but Flix is not having it. He's going to continue to peek it, but will Jello be able to finish that Blackbeard off? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
As we already see F6 taking control of upstairs, which is kind of bad for them of Check 6, because they lose upstairs. That can be pretty hard to hold now. They can make holes from up top. But, as I said before, there's no breaching charges at all coming from F6, so might not have to worry about that. As we see Damage taking some shots up here, trying to fight as much as he can with the Jaeger. That's Loki. Seeing if he can take this one out, making it a 5v3. If not, let's see if F6 make it together, and there it is. There's
This
Jello
is,
again, taking out another one. Ooh. And that's Jacob. That's actually the Finka getting down. No LMG for the team there.
You see that Jaeger is doing such a great job wasting time. That's what I love about Check Six, and especially Loki, is that he can sit there and waste time for so long and make this push so much harder for F6. And we'll see how they can get this Jaeger down if they can. But Loki getting a kill.
Yeah, there's
He
Loki
closed that
taking
onto
out
Thatcher.
one of them. Oh, there's Tyrant having bad connection, sadly. Oh man, let's hope we can get him in here hopefully very soon, as we only have Blackbeard and Thermite last standing. Flix will be droning in, making sure he can check out who's in the hallway for Thermite as Loopy pushes in. Very slowly down. Cool vibes. Might be having some contact with Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie ducks at the right time just to survive a couple more. Maybe ACOG versus Reflex. And there's Niccolo taking out Flix. And there's Jello collecting the last kill on Loopy on Cool Vibes stairs. As Check 6 collects their one more win, very closer to victory as they collect 6-4. Tyrant is back with us, thank the Lord for that, so let's hope he can stay with us, hopefully, and continue on. So yeah, what do you think, that can, what can F6 do to make sure they remain in this game?
Honestly, F6, they're going to have to pull something out of their sleeve. I don't know if it's going to be being more aggressive against Check 6. I don't know what it's going to take, but I feel like they're going to just have to do something out of the ordinary, things that they typically don't do, that F6 that Check 6 would initially prepare for. But I think they're just going to have to pull something out of the sleeves, and this is where it's going to count the most, is this final round right here. So can they hold it in for just one more round and then another one and then, get it tied up? I don't know. We'll find out. But thankfully, this is just map 1. So, I mean, there's a little bit of relief, but they need to try their best to get this round win so they'll have the advantage.
Oh yeah, and I can't wait to see if they can do that. While Check 6, how they're playing is very aggressive while they're roaming. When they're roaming, they hold down as much as they can, and then when people are starting to push up, drones are going out, Loki is just non-stop taking out those drones and pushing out and just flicking on these opponents that he's matching up against. So very good from Loki, and just hope that his teammate, as Niccolo might be the one roaming with him this time, will be trying to help him out as well with the roam game.
Yeah, honestly, I would say that's also another thing that they could work on, is getting that setup to where, they can easily take out these roamers like Check 6 does against F6 whenever they were, whenever F6 was on the defense and Check 6 was on the attack. I mean, they took out the roamers flawlessly. And honestly, I have seen F6 take out roamers flawlessly, but sometimes Loki just gets in a mood where he's like, "You're not gonna catch me right now, dude. Like, I'm not having your crap today." But Loopy's gonna spot out, I think, the Jaeger inside of Hookah right now.
Just Mr. Loki himself running and playing this exact same room he was playing before. Here comes Bacon, as always. The Finka very deadly on the window this time. Might be peeking it up. So as soon as Loki kills his drone, might be peeking it. No, Loki, wow. Bacon was not peeking it. He did actually run away. The grenade almost killed him, though. We'll be throwing another one, see if he's collecting one, but he will fail. We're not collecting anyone there. Nick watching the top. That's Buck bucking the floor. My C4 going out. Does not get him. Very close, though, but does not.
Faster
Damage
push
having a
from
fight.
F6 here.
Yeah, look at that. That's damage pushing up. There's a Finka. And there's Bacon doing his magic again. Pushing up and reviving him, taking out Legion. Yep, there's Tyrant taking out Legion. And we also have Loki taking out Bacon. There's Jello taking out Loopy as well. Flix is going to be pushing. One is over here in Blue Bar, holding down as much as he can. Jello up there making the rotational again. The roam game is just too strong. Well, we have Buck. Buck's in trying to play this game as much as he can, holding angles. The ACOG sadly does not notice where the Valkyrie went. But if you do notice,
that's the
Valkyrie
one
is there,
downside
though.
to having. Yeah, that's the one downside of having a Finka, is that you only get up when you do get up. You only get that 1 health, so it makes it a little bit difficult for you to still stay alive even after you've been.
Oh, and there's Flix collecting 1 kill. That is Nick out of the play. That was Bandit down already there. 1 minute left on the clock. Still have a 3v3 going on. There's Jello taking out the Buck that he was pretty much persistently trying to get, which they do. It's very successful. And they have the Fuser up there as well. Check 6 will very likely take advantage of that. As you see both of the roamers hunting that diffuser and hounding it down. Damn, it might be pushing in very soon. Nope, he's going to be falling back and going into Sunrise. as Blackbeard is down here. Gonna be seeing if he can take out that one OBJ op. And with 35 seconds left on the clock, we still have both of the roamers up top. There's Loki down, dropping in to see if he can collect one, as they're both near Blue Bar and Sunrise. Loki might be doing it. No, that's Flicks taking out Jello. That was the bandit trying to make a rotation hole there. Trying to make a rotation, excuse me.
Loading mag.
Damage pushing up
So far.
his life. 15 seconds left on the clock. Damage has nothing else to do. Doesn't have diffusers, so you got the frag. That's Maestro taking out one. That's Flicks down. 1v1 right here. Yellow. Yoshi taking his best as he can. Taking him out, and he does. Does take out damage. And that's another one, and that is Check 6 completely winning map 1, 7-4. Very well done from Check 6 collecting this win. And they will be moving on with one victory on their tie, going to Border, as they will be defending that as well.
What was the round? It was 7-4, you said?
Yes, 7-4 was the map, and that is Check 6 taking that.
Alright. Honestly, I am like speechless. Like, Check 6 came out of nowhere and was like, you know what, man? We're not gonna let you guys take us right now, dude. Like, we're gonna win this map, and that's exactly what they did. Check 6 comes prepared, and they follow through, man. I mean, they clearly have been practicing, have been watching, and they're such an unbelievable team. But let's see what happens when they get on this second map, which will be Border, with Check 6 defending first, which I'm really excited to see, and see how different it'll be with the turnout in this game, this next game we play. But I mean, honestly, I'm just excited to see if F6 will be able to even keep up with Check 6 and how well they've been playing tonight. Even though the F6 has had miraculous plays so far, I have seen some crazy stuff coming out from F6, like damage with the Valkyrie. Dude, main Valkyrie, bro. You're doing amazing with Valkyrie. I'll just go ahead and say that, dude. You're lethal. Keep that Valkyrie. You're doing, honestly, I believe that you have that damage has caused Check 6 to rethink their strats a little bit and how they push, and you know, I think that'll be implemented whenever Check 6 gets onto the attack. But I'm super excited to see how this one will turn out when we go on Border here, because this is such a, like, it's like both of these maps have been like very square maps. And this one's like also like another square, you know what I mean? It's and so you know, this one's Border's a bit harder to create these strats, especially. I mean, I wonder if they're gonna try and throw them off like we would throw off our teammates. I mean, you know, our opponents. I mean, will they go to the bathroom and tellers? You know what I mean? Like, who knows? We just have to find out. But I know that it can be difficult to hold strats on Border.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
And we're going to see how it holds up right now. We start the game up right now, as Check 6 did take game 1, 7-4.
How amazing is that? So, I mean, we were expecting a comeback from F6, maybe a little bit, you know, of a better play coming out from F6, maybe getting it even a little bit closer, but they just weren't able to do it. They just weren't able to capitalize, as Check 6, you know, knew what they were doing. They came prepared, and Check 6 won. They just knew what they were doing, and they followed through. But let's see who they are going to ban first.
Yep. Right here, let's check it out.
Ooh,
there's
looks
the
like we have the
Jackal.
same operators coming out here.
Yeah. There's the Jackal right there, but that is actually from the defending side, as Check 6 will be taking out Jackal again. Let's see if they actually keep the same way as from F6 banning the Nomad last time. So let's see if they actually do the same. And it will not. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. We called it.
Oh man, there it is. There's the Finka gone. As
That
we
Finka is lethal, man.
Oh yeah, she's been
And they know
deadly
it,
the whole
so that's
game.
why they banned it. So let's see what happens when they do with the defenders here. And they're gonna ban the
Keeping
Echo.
the Echo, yes. F6 keeping the Echo, so that's very good on their part. Echo is a very, you know, annoying asset, so it's very good to get that out the way.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what Check 6 can bring to the table for defense, and that's Mira again.
Mira.
As
So
she is
pretty much the
powerful.
same setup.
She is.
The only difference is they're replacing the Nomad with Finka.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Which I honestly can agree, but you know what? Now that leaves space for the Nomad. So I mean, I guess it really, I mean, Yeah, I would rather have a Jackal ban than a Nomad in a sense because that Jackal man, when you get tracked, man, it gets so annoying. But also, you can counter strat them. You know what I mean? Like if I were to be tracked, I know that sometimes I just run around, make them think I'm here, and they come and push me, man. I'm like, come on, bring it on because I'm ready. And that's a great way to waste time on actually both defense and attack. So I mean, but I still think that that they probably picked the right choice here, banning the Finka, because, man, both teams were absolutely lethal.
Well, let's see what actually happens here as we do have roles swapping around. So, as you guys see, we do have Check 6 defending as they were attacking before. So let's see if the outcome comes out the same for these guys. As we see them going upstairs. Yeah, it's been a while since I've casted a border map. This is very good to see border being played again. So I have never played border in
Yeah,
a
it
while.
feels nice.
I haven't casted it in a while, so very well done
Yeah,
to see
I
different
haven't
maps.
casted it yet,
Oh, really?
but honestly,
Okay.
I have played on it quite
Quite a
often,
lot.
and I'm tired of it. I told my team I was like, no more border.
Yep.
I don't like this map very much. It can be very difficult to play on this map, but you know what? I will play on it, and we're still working on it. So I mean, you know what? As long as your team comes prepared, you can easily play border fairly well. As this round gets started, let's see how Check 6 holds their defense here against F6. And since they've no longer got a Finka, I wonder who they're gonna implement. I know they were gonna probably bring the Buck.
Bacon
so.
brought the buck, yeah. He was playing the Finka all game, so I just gotta wait to Check 6 do some magic. Oh, and there he is getting from underneath, almost hitting Buck there. He does get some damage off. That's 25. I think he did lose. But, yeah.
Yeah, rushing.
Great effort, pushing very aggressively on there.
He was like, "What's up? I'm here."
And they're also bringing a Montaigne coming from F6 while we have Nick trying his best to counter this Buck. He's taking some shots off from him. So he will be running away. Trying to go back down. Might be going down and flank him up. As we have F6 already having control of Break Room. CCTV is all theirs for control, but I don't think they did notice that there is a Valcam in there. So let's see if they do notice that later on. As we see Loopy trying to get the wall, which will be successful because Bandit is not there. So they do have access to the whole wall now. Might be an easy plant, but they do still have smoke in their disposal.
Yeah, we faced LGI on this map, and we actually banned the Buck, which I understand. Like, I mean, now I guess people who are watching this understand why now is because that Buck, whenever they just rush it, man, it becomes such a lethal thing for the attack. I mean, and the attack can just take control of bottom floor just with that Buck.
That's exactly what happened as you see the Buck getting destroyed from downstairs by Loki, the roamer that was downstairs in Workshop, and he's still in there. As we see the attackers not acknowledging it, but planning right here. You get the smoke canisters going out, Loki has to back up, he can't plant that. He needs to get out of there. We see thousands of impacts, smoke canisters getting that Montaigne. We see all of it going while the Montaigne is going down and does get stopped by Serbian there. Oh, Loki's pushing up very creepily. I don't know if he does see the claim on the floor. He does, and he does see if he does get this flank that's going off. But nope, that's Flick stopping him. Flick stopping that from happening. Flick's going to see if he can collect another one. Nope, that is actually Loopy taking out the Valkyrie. That was holding the angle. That's Damage taking out the smoke as well. That is Serbian down and making it a 3v2 now. F6 will try their best again to get the Fuser down. He does get wall banged a little bit, so he's going to stop again. He's trying to get some shots off. That's Bandit. And Loopy takes out Bandit. That's Nick off the board as well, getting the Fuser down. That's Maestro alive by himself to see if he can clutch up. Does take some shots on Thatcher. Ooh, takes out Therma. That's Loopy down. See if he can collect another one.
We've seen this before. Will it happen again?
Gonna try to clutch up as the Thatcher did not see him in half wall. Will be pre-firing it. Thatcher trying his best. Does not realize if a Twitch is not there, the Twitch might be flanking from behind. So Yoshi has to be quick with this. Very quick. Will be going for the flank. Does hear it. Doesn't hear the 3 armor pushing him from the flank. Oh, Yoshi trying his best and they trade. They do trade off. Very well played from Yoshi and Damage holding it off as much as they can. As Flix was outside repelling off, making sure he was watching the Fuser as a safe side. So very good try from Check 6 going off, but pushing in. F6, very good from them.
I'm just gonna have to say it, man. Check 6. I'll go ahead and say it. I already know who kind of really, really messed that one up, but I'm gonna have to say it was Loki. I wouldn't have done that just yet. I wouldn't have waited. I would have waited. I feel like they would have prepared for that. Obviously, they were. I feel like anybody who knows any good roamers, they're gonna shoot that claymore eventually and rush in. So I mean, I feel like it was a little bit too soon, and it was a little bit. I guess the word's cocky. So that was just the one thing I would have waited. I would have probably rotated towards my team and helped them capitalize on where they're trying to push in from. Because Loki's lethal, man. Like, whenever he gets to aim in, those gun battles, man, those gunfights, he can become really lethal. So I would have rotated back into sight and helped his team out. But you know what? He is Roman. That's his job. He was wasting time, and he did a great job taking out the buck from below. But they just weren't able to capitalize as like F6 just came in and was like, no, we're gonna take control of this now. Like, this is our turn. Like, we're gonna take your room. Is that cool? And I mean, Check 6 tried to hold it down, but they couldn't. Because F6 is strong, man. When they get going, they're going. You know what I mean? They're just going.
You put it pretty well. Pretty well. That's well done from you in there. But no, I definitely agree. I don't know if the word I would use was cocky for Loki, but yes, I do agree that he should have held it off a little bit. Even rotated back to sight and just forgot about CCTV because he did know that they had it pretty well. So, yes, I do understand what you're saying. So I do agree. As we have,
I mean, honestly, they're
F6 bringing the exact same ops. Yep, they're bringing the exact same ops. So we have Bacon playing the buck. He will be pushing it from a different angle this time. It looks like he might be pushing customs and pushing out from there. As we have Thermite clearing out CCTV as he was last time, pushing in very aggressively there. And we have this time, this time we don't have the Valkyrie. We have the pleasure of bringing the Vigil this time. That is Jello bringing the Vigil. And he'll be roaming downstairs, probably helping, he will be helping the Jaeger this time. Try to cancel out as much as he can with the buck. There's Buck already doing some mayhem, but they have a Cade this time instead of a bandit, so he can safely get away, but still do his job. So let's see how I can capitalize. As we have, there's Flix taking out Loki. That was their roamer. One roamer down. We have Jello, the last one standing, as he can try to capitalize and refrag to revenge his friend. Flix out here, still trying to on the prowl. See if we can find out one more. Thermite going out, as he will get the wall, as Cade is a little too late to get that. Jello still doing
I
his
mean,
thing
like I
as a
said,
roamer.
it's a bit difficult to make strats here on defense. I mean, as you can tell, it's just it's tough for a border. So, the attack, I feel like they're gonna have more of a little bit of an advantage here, but it's not to say that Check 6 can't do anything.
That was a very nice angle from Bacon there. Peeking the window, just like a little crack with that ACOG, and does collect the kill on Cade. If Cade was using the shotgun, a lot of people do love. Maybe he would have got that differently, but there's Bacon holding down as much as he can. Going to be pre-firing that wall. As Diffuser's still not going down, as Thatcher's the one that has Diffuser. That is Maestro. Yep, that's Diffuser going down by damage this time. As we have Maestro having a peek. Might be pre-firing. Does see some legs. It doesn't get him. No, he does not get the kill. Diffuser stops, though. Montaigne does pick it up, because it was actually a trade. There's Jello repelling, getting Flix that was repelling off the site, making a 3v2. Montaigne left alone. Thermite will be helping him out. That is BGS getting the kill. Pushing up that Legion, trying the best it can do that. That's Tyrant collecting another one, making it a 1v2. As Vigil has to be pushing back to OBJ. Has no more impacts to make any quick holes. Gonna have to be pushing. Montaigne planning, still going out. Thermite trying to defend as much as he can. And there's Jello collecting one. Now it's Montaigne versus Vigil. Oh, almost get the knife off. Does not get it. He's gonna be trying to trick away. Just like, oh, there's Jello trying his best to get this Montaigne. All Tyrant has to do is stick in the corner
Come on,
and stay. Jello trying the best he can do it. Can Jello do it? Can Jello go for the fuse? Gonna be tricking the Montaigne. Nope. He's gonna try. Has no more impact. He's gonna try for legs, but cannot get it. Diffuser on his time.
He's gonna have
off Montaigne. Baiting them off, just playing games with each other. Can Jello stop it? He only has 2 more seconds to stop it. No, now it's too late. He can't get the Diffuser no more, so he's just gonna have to let it go while Montaigne collects the round for his team, making F6 go up 2-0. Very well done by the Montaigne staying alive.
That Montaigne, man, like that's why it's so. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's why it's almost important to remember that it's not always about those anti-roamers. Sometimes you got to remember, like, there's other operators than those anti-roamers, and like Montaigne buck, you have to decide on on the map, and I wouldn't just say that it should all be about anti-roamers like on the banning phase. So, I mean, Montaigne, that shows how essential it is to carry a Montaigne as well as having a buck. I mean, it's, that Montaigne coming in, I mean, I don't know how I would have gone about that differently other than Jello, because it's tough to go up against a Montaigne. You know what I mean? Like, Montaigne can be so smart, especially when you know how to use them, and you can definitely be super deadly, and it shows right there that he knew what he was doing with Montaigne. He knew how to, to catch a bait and how to not, how not to, fall for a bait, and you know what? It's a good Montaigne, and he showed that he was able to follow through, and he kept that diffuser safe like he was supposed to do. He did his job. F6 came out with round 2. Right now, F6 with 2-0 right now against Check 6, and like I said, it's tough to create strats for the defense. But like I said, not to say that they can't do anything, but it is difficult. So we need to see if if Check 6 here can try something new against F6 and hold some of these defensive rooms against F6.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. And right now, as you can see, they will be going downstairs, ventilation workshop, and they are having a well-known strat up top. They're making sure that these guys don't have easy access to up top, because once you do lose up top, that is very hard to defend downstairs. So as we see these guys defending it very well, and we have lonely Yoshi down here defending as much as he can and holding it off as his best.
You know what though? I'm not even worried about Yoshi, dude. Yoshi does his thing with Maestro. We've seen it happen before, so.
There's Flicks already taking out one. That is Jello. That's a pulse off the board already. Very well done from collecting that kill from F6, making it a handicap already for Check 6.
That's really good on F6 taking out that pulse so quickly, and another one.
Loki, yeah, locally refragging and collecting the buck right off the bat. So now they cannot make any more holes up there unless they bring. Nope, that's just unless Twitch obviously has breaching charges or anything like that, which he does not. So yes, they won't be having any advantage upstairs anymore when it comes to breaking any holes. As we see Serbian holding it up the stairs with Loki. Very strong duo as much as they can to hold up there, while we have Yoshi still the lonely survivor trying his best. And Mute, there's Nico, there he is, holding it downstairs as well.
It's just chill. Yeah, I can only imagine what they're just talking about right now. So you come here often, or
There's Tyrant. Look at him being a tyrant up here, just pushing up this Loki. Loki just asking him the questions too. He's like, hey, how you doing? He's gonna ping you a couple times. There's Legion also gonna be trying to get the wall bang across the wall. There's Loki collecting one kill, taking out Dan. As Loki's gonna be, Loki's gonna try to fall back, reposition himself, make sure he doesn't get wall bang from that wall, while Montaigne is gonna continuously just pinging him to death. There's Loki taking out the one on the wall. That's Loki falling, but Tyrant collecting it, making sure he does not collect another one. Making it a 3v2. F6 only having 2 men standing, the Twitch and the Montaigne. Right now, they do not have the fuser
Good
inside.
job wasting
Tyrant
time,
picking
though.
up. Yeah, that is a very good time wasting from Check 6. But as you do know, they do have one more roamer up here. That's Serbian, making sure he can hide as long as he can to not get capitalized by that Montaigne, while Montaigne will be falling back, and there's Flicks as well, leaving the Legion, thinking that he did go back to OBJ. So we will see what happens in there.
Honestly, they did a great job at doing their job and honestly holding that up top. That was such a good combo between those two, and honestly, it showed that it did a great job.
With 25 seconds left on the clock, Legion will be pushing in very slowly from behind, as we talked about before. Loki did it before and did fail, but let's see if Serbian can collect and finish off the job. While Yoshi does take out Flicks, does cancel that C4. We'll be taking on a 1v3 right here, trying his best to collect, but he's not. He does down the Mute. Gonna see if he gets a flank from Legion. He is coming in very slowly, trying to get the fuser down. That's Tyrant planning, as Legion might be coming in to finish up the job and collecting the last kill, which is gonna be free-firing, missing, and does find the kill. There's Serbian collecting the last one on Tyrant, as Tyrant tried his best. Did try to get the fuser down, but it was just too much for him to handle, as Check 6 does collect their first round of the map.
Yeah, honestly, great job coming out from Check Six there. It's like they knew what they had to do there. And Serbian, coming and helping out Loki, just wasting as much time as they did. Honestly, that Montaigne coming in, being really lethal, being that human drone for his team, but was not prepared for Serbian, who was the Legion coming around from the side, having to deal with both people leaving, just having to leave Serbian up there because they had to push site because they wasted so much time and they had to worry about doing something else. But, honestly, great job coming out from Loki, taking out, I believe it was 2 people while he was roaming. So, I mean, really capitalizing for his team and making themselves like almost unstoppable on that play. So, good job coming out from X6 as they finally got their first win against F6 in this second map on Border.
And as you see, we got Check 6 going upstairs again to see if they can capitalize this room and make sure they don't fall to it very fast as they did before. That buck will be efficient again. That will be Bacon again. Yep, that is Bacon running the buck again this time. And let's see if they can actually hold them off. Let's see if these roamers, as Loki and as much as he does, and Serbian as sometimes, will be trying their best to roam out. But it looks like it'll be Net. Yeah, Net will probably be the roamer with the Ella this time being brought into play. Is she running the shotgun? No. I did see a couple of you people in Twitch chat begging for the shotgun of Ella, but now it looks like Nick would not be successfully doing that. So, but her gun is still powerful as heck. So we would definitely see.
Hey, recall me.
Table. Yeah, I got you right now.
Yeah.
As we have Jello throwing out one cam. There you go. Recall you there.
Perfect.
Make sure you just mute your mic when I call you, okay?
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Alright.
Look at that nice cam from Jello. I'm sorry I spotted that one, buddy. A lot of people are going to know that one now. Jeez. Very nice camera from Jello, that one.
Honestly, that's what it's about. As long as you practice, you find out some really cool stuff. And I feel like Valkyrie's actually very good to have on this map. You get advantages with them, and it's such a square map. I think it's like honestly really good to have those Valk cams. So we'll see how he implements it during the round against F6. But as we see Loopy get this wall here for his team, and let's see how they take from Office here.
Definitely agree with that one. And as you see, the buck is finally not going downstairs. He's actually upstairs trying to control Office with Montaigne, which the Valkyrie is there. Shots go off. Montaigne with the hip fire. Very nice job for Montaigne there. We'll be getting Ellid, and Ellid's been pushing up, but that's Damage collecting a kill and making sure he takes out Loopy. That's the roamer as he goes down. Ella will be trying their best to hold down sight while the thermite goes down. She's getting overwhelmed by the Montaigne watching her and spotting her down. That's Serbian right there taking out one. See if he can get another one. That's Loopy down for his team. Montaigne trying to take it out, but there's Flicks taking out Serbian, making a 2v4. As we have Ella trying to hold off the Montaigne. She will be putting the shield down, hip firing the best he can. There's Buck pushing up, collecting the kill on him. That's Bacon taking out one. There's him taking out another one. There's Yoshi down as well, making sure he can get that 2K. Very well done from F6 on that one. Taking control very quickly. Buck didn't even need to go downstairs this time. They pushed from the backside and controlled it as much as they can. Very well done from Check 6. From F6, excuse me. What do you think that Check 6 could have done differently there?
Honestly, let me just go ahead and start by saying, anybody who knows F6 and that watches F6 knows that Tyrant is a shield operator. And he'll typically use both. But him as Montaigne, I'm not surprised that he's going through and just absolutely like dominating Check 6 with this Montaigne. As you can tell, he's doing it again because it's so he uses it so well. It's so well implemented here that Check 6 almost doesn't have a chance. And it almost seems like they didn't expect him to use a Montaigne, which is surprising because I figured they would do a little bit of research on them. And honestly, I would have banned the Montaigne here or the something like that. But I think that Check 6 here would have to do a better job setting up angles. There's not much you can do really though, because it's hard enough to set up, on Border. So I understand, but they're gonna have to win their gunfights. They're gonna have to set up next to each other and help each other out as that Montaigne pushes through, like they did in Office that first round. or that second round, and I mean it showed to be successful only once, but you know, as we progress and we see on here, we see that Montaigne is so deadly, especially when they push together and as they switch up tactics, pushing in from office, which was a really smart move. I feel almost a little bit too predictable, which I would have predicted that they would have done that, and I feel like Check 6 did, but they just weren't able to capitalize on F6.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's why. But think about this though, F6 they rarely play that shield. That shield is like barely brought. Like, you know, like Maiden for example. Maiden's team, they are very good with the shield, and everybody knows that they are, so they know that they bring that.
Yeah.
So with F6 they rarely bring it, as you see the Nomad being brought this time, not the Buck from Bacon. But yes, they rarely play that. So that's why it's very surprising.
Yeah,
for
but like
Check
I know,
6.
but yeah, I mean honestly, I but when he does use it though, oh my
Oh yeah.
gosh,
Oh yeah.
he can
Oh,
be so
yeah.
lethal.
This is tiring.
It's really not that hard to play with the Montaigne, you know, as long as you communicate with your team and be that human drone, then you got it going. As Thermite opens up the wall again, as we see Serbian here trying to just hold it off the best he can, but I don't know how well he'll be able to do, especially if that Montaigne pushes in.
There's Tyrant pushing in already, being in a nuisance. Gonna be pinging the Legion, making sure he knows there, and then Loopy might be shooting from the window. Yes, I think she is. And he does get shot by Serbian, defending himself as best as he can. Montaigne pushing up, firing the best he can. There's another shots going off from the window. Does get one, gets two, gets three. There's Serbian collecting that 3 right there for himself. Very nice from him.
Serbian is absolutely on fire right now. That's exactly what they needed to do.
Yes, and that's exactly it. But now it leaves Flix by himself, getting pushed by the Loki, and Loki finishes off and gets the last kill. That is a solid round for Check 6, not losing a single body and making Serbian collect a 3K. Very well done from Check 6, holding their own. And that's what happened. F6 was being very aggressive that time, and they were ready for it. They were ready for that Montaigne, as you said. They were very ready for it this time. Very well done from both teams.
And one thing that I would say that like they literally, it's like they listened to me. They were holding better angles, and honestly, Serbian, I mean he just held that so correct. I feel like that was one operator they needed in office right there was Legion, because that Legion trap, I mean it just makes it difficult. But he was like prepared. He knew almost where every single one of those F6 players were gonna be. I mean he shot the guy through the window. God, I don't know if that was F6 who accidentally downed the Montaigne, or if that was actually Serbian himself, but that Montaigne got down, and I instantly knew that this round was going to go completely different, and I almost knew immediately that Check 6 had this one in the bag. And it shows right then and there that if you actually hold it correctly, and if you actually help your team and you're able to communicate correctly, then you can make some awesome plays just like Serbian did there, and then Jello coming out from the side and then just helping them there. It was perfectly set up. So great job coming out from Check 6, as it is now 3-2 with F6 in the lead and Check 6 still on defense, and right now they're in workshop.
Going downstairs again, as this will be the last round before the swapping. Yes, this is F6 winning right now, 3-2. Let's see if they can secure another round and push on to winning this tie 4-2 before the swap goes off. Remember guys, if you guys are just hopping on now, game 1 was a win for Check 6. They did win 7-4 on Coastline. This is map 2, meaning that all Check 6 needs to do is win this game and they move on to finals. If not, F6 puts up a great fight and make it go to map 3, which map 3 will be Clubhouse for the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah. Honestly, let's kind of hope that happens, because you know what? That's gonna be such a fun game, and it's gonna make this game so much more interesting and so much more hype. Guys, if you guys are just tuning in or not, remember, rep your team. Let's see who you guys want to win, and let's see the predictions, guys, as this is only the second map right now, with X6 winning the first map.
Oh yeah, man. Come on, get the hype, guys. Chat. Want to see predictions? Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna take it? Will F6 bring it back and go for map 3, or will Check 6 just finish it off and go to finals?
Absolutely. We see Buck and Thermite here coming up here onto the armory wall, trying to take it out. Oh, and the Thatcher as well. Man, they're stacked up over here, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're stacked. They're ready to go. There's Loopy pushing in. As long as he did his job, he's getting out of there. He's gonna be pushing up. Let's see if he can do. Ooh, There's actually Serbian downstairs with the mute. As there no BJ. There's Jello throwing a C4, getting damage with it as well. Very well done from Jello. There's Yoshi as well on his drone, making sure he can lag. There's Loopy, excuse me, finishing off Neck as he takes down the mute.
Boarding the door.
Loopy, same thing. I'm just kidding. You'd be a bit offended right now.
There's Buck doing his job, going upstairs, making some holes down. There is Ad from Tyrant now bringing the Monting this time. He will be collecting the kill on Yoshi. Leaving it, having all access of upstairs. There's still 1 minute and 15 seconds left. F6 has 4 players still on the board with Check 6 having 3. There's Serbian outside.
Honestly, though, it was still a good time wasting time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're wasting as much time as they can. Here comes Jello. Might be pushing up. Nope, he's going to be, yeah. Might be pushing up very slowly. There's Yoshi. Might be having some contact. Ooh, SMG control was too much for him to handle. As Twitch pre-firing it as well. Be running away. Does escape with his life. Thermite doing his job again. Getting bathroom this time while he's droning out. There's Jello getting 1. From the flank, there's Serbian getting another one. That's Tyrant down, making it a 2v3 now. It looked like it was an F6 favor, but now just turn it around, make sure that Check 6 still have this round, making it 3-3 if they can. Buck might be dropping hatch, dropping it down, making aggressively. There is Serbian taking him out as well and burnt bathroom. No, he was actually in workshop when he did that kill. There's Loopy getting pulsed out, and there's Jello finishing it off and making it a tie 3-3 while they switch sides. Serbian, stop it. Being very aggressive and getting these kills that matter. Very well done from Serbian and his team.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That round is exactly what we needed to see from Check 6. They were absolutely dominant towards that ending. I mean, it was dominance right there. It wasn't just like hey, we're gonna win this. No, it was domination on that round, and that's exactly what we need to see from Check 6 if they want to win this map in particular. F6 was coming out strong in the beginning, but Check 6 is not. They're responding back. They're not gonna let them like show them off like that. No. Check 6 is going to come back, but now we're going to see them swap as Check 6 goes onto the attack, which I'm really excited to see what they're going to do. They bring a Capiteo, which I don't know if he's using the LMG, but you know what? We'll see what happens. That LMG is insane, but gosh, great round coming out from Check 6 against F6 there. Just absolute domination. Can't you agree? That was just insane.
Oh yeah. I definitely agree with that, and let's just see if they can keep comparing it and bringing it against F6. As we see F6 go upstairs this time, will be taking control of defense their first time, so they will be bringing in smoke as well, as damage is really good with that, and bringing the Maestro himself as Loopy. He's bringing those Evil Eyes into action, and seeing as if he can help his team with the intel. So far, I like what I'm seeing when it comes to these defensive operators. We have the Legion slowing it down, anyone that comes in. Smoke being the plant now, as well as Loopy bringing the extra intel. It's very well done from that, as we see Check 6 bringing very aggressive operators, as we have a Ash with the Buck, making sure he goes underneath. And we also have the Nomad for any roamers that's roaming out there. Coming from the backside, as we have the Deadly Serbian being Capital himself. Those bolts with that patch, with that buff, oh man. Can't stop that man coming out now.
Can't stop. Just can't stop them. But honestly, glad to see the Nomads being implemented here. But you know what? Since F6 was on the attack first, I wonder how they're gonna try and go up against the Buck. Because I'm sure if anybody's smart enough, they know they're gonna bring a Buck. As Jaeger's probably gonna get super close to Buck here.
Oh my god, and there he is. Nicola finished up the kill. I thought he didn't get it. But he did. He finished off Tyrant. That's Jaeger down the board already. That's their roamer. And it was only less than 40 seconds that just happened. That leaves one roamer down. As we see Jello trying to repel off this window. See if he can lick some feet, some toes, some something. Sadly, we'll be pushing it very soon. There was a flashbang across the map. That is Bacon finally noticing where he's at, so he will be on his drone now. That is Nomad on his drone. He does get destroyed, knowing who's an OBJ now. So he probably will not be jumping in now. He will be camping it out. As we have Nick trying to grenade. Does not. Very close though. Very close. And you have Serbian pushing in, collecting that Legion, putting some claymores down for no roaming. As Loki still patiently, I'm surprised. He's very patient with his Ash this time. He's very aggressive usually with it, and will probably be in sight by now. So very slowly pushing up now. As Buck's going to be taking some shots from underneath. Seeing if he can try to collect this kill from down here, as 1 minute and 15 is left on the clock. We have Bacon downstairs, as he will be seeing Buck very soon. Oh, there's Buck. Ah, there's Buck. Does down him. Ooh, Brick and Hatchet does finish off the kill, serving with the bolt. Does take out one as well. That's Flicks down. And there's Jello down, leaving only one man standing. Loopy trying to take on the team by himself, but there's Loki shutting it down. And Check 6 collecting another round, this time on attack, making it 4-3. And Serbian and Jello just making sure their team makes it to the finals. What do you think is going to happen, Ned? What are your predictions?
I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, Monkey. I'm not gonna lie. I love F6, but right now Check 6 is looking absolutely insane. What I love about Check 6 right now is that they're droning. They're droning for each other, and it's been like so smart. I mean, one thing that I saw immediately is that Jaeger was supposed to stop that Buck, was supposed to keep that Buck entertained, but they took out that Jaeger almost immediately. They pushed and they droned, and it was perfect. They droned out everybody in the objective. Perfect. They started, I mean, that Buck being downstairs, taking out people from below, keeping them scared, making them run out into like literally other people's gunfire. I mean, it was perfect, and that's exactly what Check 6 needs to keep doing against F6 if they want to win this. And honestly, I'm thinking F6 might just lose again to Check 6, because Check 6 has learned how F6 is playing in almost every single map, and I mean, it's just showing right now how amazing they're doing. I mean, this is a pretty nice comeback almost, I would say. It's not a full-on comeback, but I mean, it just shows that they've learned what F6 is doing. So what I would do for F6 is I would say, hey guys, like, we got to switch it up a little bit. They're starting to realize what we're doing and how we play our play style. So F6 is going to have to change it up somehow, because they were pretty well dominant on the attack, but defense, it's tough. It's tough. But I'm not saying it's total stoppage for F6 here. But as long as Check 6 keeps playing exactly how they're playing, it's looking very bad for F6 right now.
Oh man, every time you say Check 6 and F6, just you gotta breathe. You're like breathing. You get some water for all these sixes and these goddamn names, man.
I know, I'm surprised I'm keeping up as well as I am. I'm pretty sure I'm going insane. Guys, don't at me.
No, man, you're doing amazing, man. We gotta keep it up. We gotta keep this hype going as we see as Vigil is downstairs. That's a Bacon, making sure he can hold it downstairs. As Tyrant is Jaeger once more, and will be holding downstairs as well, helping out Bacon as long as he can. As we see Check 6 being very aggressive. As I said before, Ash is always aggressive. This is Loki right here we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And if Loki gets going, he gets going. So once he notices, if he can get this Vigil that's in here, it'll be off game for him. Which he'll be having a fight, and there it is. There's stranging fights going on. Vigil takes some damage. Oh, and there's Loki winning the battle, downing the Vigil. Throwing some flashes as Loki thinks he's still up. Yep, he still thinks he's up, as we have Jello pushing up as well, controlling that site on the stairs just for him. Does see that he's down, does see some legs popping up, so he will collect his kill. As we see Tyrant was downstairs helping the Vigil, but this time he is going to be retreating back to OBJ, as knowing that they have took site very quickly. As I told you before, Check 6 does this. They take site aggressively, very quickly. So this is what they're doing right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can hold it. As Smoke takes out, that is damage, taking out Serbian, making it a 4v4. Very good refrag from damage now. As we have the Nomad, I think, repelling on the exact same window. Yep, that's Jello repelling on the window, but that is going to be Tyrant trying to slow him down, making sure he doesn't get that. He's running out. Oh, the Nomad does distract him. And that's Jello collecting the kill, knowing that was going to happen. He planned that out very well. Flash is going out. ADS is going down. Okay. Might be pushing in through flashes, and nope, he is not going to be jumping in just yet. Oh, there's Nicola from underneath, taking out Loopy. That is Bandit down. F6 holding off as best they can versus a 4v2. Doc as Flicks, and Smoke as damage, as Nomad is still on this window, making some damage on damage. No pun intended there. But yes, this is him pushing up as well as he can. Loki pushing in through the window. Very aggressive as well. And there's Yoshi taking out damage as he was very low. Doc holding on as best as he can. Trying to take out this Buck. Come on, Flicks. He's trying the best he can, trying to get this buck as he takes the shotgun. Making some damage on him, and there's Niccolo finishing off Flicks and collecting another round for Check 6, making it 5-3. Again,
Honestly,
Check 6 keeps playing the way they're playing. F6 is in trouble. Is in big trouble.
absolutely.
They
You know
what's
what?
at stake right now. They know it.
They know, and honestly, Farside has to pull something out right now, because if they don't, soon it's gonna get really bad for them. And this is where it counts the most. So if F6 can just, I don't know what it takes. I don't know if they need like a spirit animal or something to come out right now, but they need it. Okay, but I would say that honestly, the Buck being downstairs, I mean, they gotta stop Niccolo, man. If they want to win, they've got to stop Niccolo. Niccolo coming down from below is absolutely destroying them, and I can only imagine how they're feeling right now. I know I'd be very upset. So I don't know what they have to do, but if they're gonna go back upstairs, they have to be wary of that Buck, and they're gonna absolutely have to take him out. But it's hard because Check Six drones so well for their team. So I can understand how it'd be hard, but right now this is looking unbelievably well for Check 6, and I'm not going to be too surprised if they win this right now.
Like I said, they know it's at stakes. Check 6 is trying to move on to the finals to see if they can win that championship for their team and make the recognition for themselves, as they already are known. So we just got to see if F6 can straighten up back up, get that comeback going as they did before, and see if they can try to win this map to make it go to map 3.
Absolutely.
As we see, the only thing that kind of confuses me, the only thing that's very worrying for me, is that their roaming game from F6 is not working out as well as they want it to be. But I feel like they're not making any changes to it. As you see, Tyrant is still on the Jaeger as he was roaming before. If he's not working out, maybe moving it around might help them. I feel like that's the thing that's killing them.
Right.
If they slow down these, like Loki and these Nomads and these Buck from Nick, if they slow that down, I feel like they can probably win this round. They can probably win these defensive rounds, but they need to slow these guys down.
Yeah, they absolutely have to. They have to make them scared to push as hard as they are. But right now, they're just dominating right now, as you can tell. Once again, Niccolo taking out the Doc, almost immediately getting in there, and it shows again. They've got to do something about these guys, because if not, they won't win.
And there we go. As I said before, we have Tyrant still roaming, and we have Damage this time helping him out with the Valkyrie as much as he can, as Legion is camping out in Bathroom, holding it down, and Maestro as Loopy on his cams in server room. As right now we are down one man of F6. They will spot Damage, and that's Valkyrie being spotted. Office will be pushing back. Archive as Ash, there's Loki trying to flank him out. Couldn't do the best can. C4 going out. Does not collect the kill. That's Ash flashing. He's spraying as much as he can. Damage tried for his life, but couldn't get it, and that's Loki collecting his kill on that man right there. There's Cello taking out the Jaeger. As I said before, roamers down as fast as they can. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Having Bacon and Loopy last alive for their team to try to get them to last another round. See if Bacon can see if he can get a kill right here. It might be the Nomad that he does get spotted out. Nomad pushing up very slowly at angles with that ACOG. There's Yoshi taking out one. Loopy by himself. The last one standing. The Fuser going down. Going to C4s. There's Bacon taking out one. There's Loki still going down. Let's see if he can get Nomad, but he does not. Still gonna go with the pistol, not even switching to his primary. He's gonna say, I'm going for it. There's Thermite going up, and there's Yoshi collecting the last kill, getting another solid round for Check 6 in their favor, making it 6-3. Go ahead now.
It's almost getting a bit predictable.
I don't even want to say something.
Happen,
I'm telling you, it's going great for Check 6 as they want it to be, because they're roaming in. It's just a thing that's messing F6 up, as I said before, is that they're not roaming very wisely and very correctly, very quickly. Check 6 is noticing that and pushing into rooms very fast. As you see, Loki's taking control of CCTV, Buck doing the same as he took control of upstairs very fast, as he did that and took out a Doc right off the bat. So they just need to work on that. If they work on closing out these guys and making sure that these roam clears are shut down fast as they can, they're good to go.
Absolutely. And you know what? Like I said, if you guys are watching this, you will see it for yourselves. They are dominating for a few reasons. Number one, they're droning. And then secondly, they're just winning their gunfights. Check 6 is doing this so smart. They're droning for each other, which is, what you're supposed to do in the first place. That's, it's common to see that, but they're just doing it so flawlessly, and it seems like F6 can't keep up with that, and they can't counter it. And that's where they need to work the most right now. Is if they're going to be able to keep playing in this game right now, to honestly go, into the third map, which would be Clubhouse. They're gonna have to figure it out right here, right now, to stop Check 6 from absolutely dominating on this map and taking this win and then going to the grand finals against whoever for money and would win the collective league as we know it. So they need to pull something out of their hat right now. They need to do it. This is it.
Yeah, as we see Bacon now bringing the legendary shotgun as you guys wanted, so there you go from him. And we also have the switching now. We have Tyrant being an OBJ as we thought, and we have Flicks roaming this time. Oh, there's Bacon trying his best with the shotgun. Gonna do it. The Loki shuts him down. There's Flicks. There you go. There's a roaming game. Taking out Jello off the bat. There you go. Making it a 4v4 refrag.
It would have been good if it wasn't almost... It would have been good if it was almost, almost not a common place to go there, but it's such a common place that, of course, I expect that to happen, but ooh, Jaeger's going down.
Yeah.
So far, doing fairly well for Check 6. F6 is, trying to scramble around here right now and trying to keep themselves alive, but will they be able to do it against Check 6? As right now, they are still very well dominating.
Nicholas barely on his life as well.
And what we don't see right now is the Buck going downstairs, which I'm a bit surprised as. But I wonder if they were trying to switch it up because they would almost expect it.
4v2 does not know he's on half wall. There it is. There's Luby collecting one. He can get another one. Hold his team to make sure they can still go to the finals. And no! There's Serbian collecting the last kill, taking out Luby and finishing off the game 7-3, collecting Check 6 2-0. Moving on to the finals. Very well done from Check 6.
Honestly, what an amazing game coming out from Check 6. They knew what they needed to do and they implemented. They saw F6 and they watched how they played for the first 2 rounds, and then they absolutely came back and dominated F6, and that's exactly what they needed to do. And now that proves that they're worth it, that they are willing, and that they are well deserving of going to the grand finals with whoever they're going to face against. And honestly, I'm so excited to watch that game, because as we see here, Check 6 is ready, they're hungry, and they wanted it, and now they got it, and they're going to the grand finals. Make sure you include your audio, Nicolo. Yeah, make sure you include your audio. It doesn't give you an option? I don't know if we can hear you in the... Hold on, let me go to the stream here.
What's up, man? Nick, just talk for me real quick. I want to make sure your audio is included.
Yeah, we want to make sure your audio is included.
How you doing?
Sadly, no. Cannot hear you.
We cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, well, quite possibly, do you have, I mean, you might have to invite one of your teammates here, instead of yourself. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that might just have to happen, man. Hey, but great job coming out from you, though. Honestly, congratulations, my man.
audio included if you can, sir.
Thanks,
Can you
brother.
do that as well?
Yeah, I included it.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
perfect. There we go. All right, so we'll have you both in here just in case, and then Nick, you like I said, we can't sadly hear you, but we'll still have you in here though.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you can go ahead now. You start it off, man. Please start up the questions.
All right. So, first off, I just want to say, yeah, once again, congratulations to you guys. I know you guys worked really, really hard for this, and I know this must feel absolutely amazing. As you guys were getting, after you guys won that first map, and they started dominating, fairly well on border with the first 2 rounds. Was that almost expected? What was the comms like? You know what I mean? Like, you guys were just figuring out their play style. What was happening there? Because honestly, it was looking fairly well for F6 at first. How was that? How were you guys taking that?
Yeah, we've watched a lot of film on them actually, and we never really saw them run the Monty like that, and they just did. I mean, those first 3 rounds where they beat us was pretty close to perfection as far as the Monty game was played. So that was, it took us a while to adjust to that, and then that last round when we were holding upstairs and lockers, that we ended up getting I ended up getting a lucky 3K and taking down the Monty, and it seems like that kind of swung the momentum to us a little bit after that round. So.
Right. And you guys played so well. You guys were doing lots of refrags, and that was really, really nice. And I know that must have been very annoying to have like that human body shield Montaigne coming for you guys. I know that had to have been annoying because for us, I honestly thought it was gonna F6 was gonna do a lot of damage with that and win a lot of rounds because of that Montaigne Tyrant. I think that's how you say his name. I mean, he was just going off, and I mean, I'm sure that's very annoying to deal with,
Yeah.
especially with a final game like this.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had a little bit of trouble adjusting at first, and then after, like I said, after that round where the Monty got shot in the back a little bit, and I got that 3K. It seems like it kind of
Yeah.
swung a little bit, so it was
Oh, yeah.
it was great.
That was really good on that part
And
for getting
then
that one. So very well done in there.
Um, I have one more question for you. So, what is one thing that, what's a few things that you're going to take away from this particular game against F6 that you're going to implement against your game of whoever you're playing against in the grand finals, by the way, the grand finals. What are you going to take away from this
Sir,
game
before you even
and
answer
implement?
that, bro, before you even answer that question, bro, you gotta get hyped, bro. You're going to the finals, man. Come on, please, man. I want to hear you being hyped for
Uh,
this one, bro. You're going to the finals. I know you're
I,
happy as heck, bro. Please.
I'm pretty hyped, especially after the border game, because when we lost to F6 during the regular season, I had a really horrible game on Clubhouse, so it was nice, especially for my confidence, I think, on the border game to have a pretty good fragging game. So that was
Right.
definitely great. I was pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, you did
Good,
absolutely amazing, my
Good.
man.
Now, tell me this. How do you feel going to the finals and knowing that you might have to go against God Tier or New Horizon?
We feel really confident. We thought that F6 was definitely a top echelon team, and to win today, I think that gives us a lot of confidence going into next week or the week after whenever the finals is. But I expect a pretty good game between NH and GT, so we'll definitely be watching to see what we can pick up from that.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what do you think, and what you would say right now, saying to your former opponents, if later on to the future, if you want to shout them out right now, what do you have to say that they have to worry about you? Because you are a threat. You are a threat. Your team's a threat. What do you have to say to them?
I think the biggest thing is that we play for each other, and this is a good group of guys, and it's been really fun playing with them. And there's some really good players on this team. It's nice to be the worst player on the team for sure. 'Cause that doesn't always happen. So I feel pretty fortunate that even in my old age, I can still get it done a little bit sometimes on games like the last one. So.
Now, hold on now. I'm gonna have to put this input in here. Even though that we have seen it before, we have people on our teams who aren't necessarily always fragging out, but you guys can also count the most because of your callouts and the way you play. And you showed tonight that you are absolutely essential on that team, and that you have helped. I mean, you all have helped each other get there, but you as an essential player, you have helped get your team there. And honestly, everybody counts. So congratulations to you, and also great job to you, even if you are the one of the lower fraggers of most of your games.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, go ahead, let's do
Okay,
it.
yeah,
sweet.
There you go. Come on.
We got
So-
Niccolo in here now, boys.
Niccolo.
All right. So first off, I want to apologize to Loki.
I kind of think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 rounds straight.
Oh, yeah, two.
On that first time, I flicked the hell out of him. But I just appreciate everybody in collective that supports us and that we're rooting for us tonight. Like, I mean, I was so happy to see all the support behind us, and that just translates into the gameplay.
That's good, man. That's definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
gonna
was-
mention
I
team
was
play.
like,
You brought it up, so that's
ooh.
good. You brought it up, so that's real good.
I knew Loki was gonna be
I
like, are
hope you guys got it
serious?
because that was a crazy flick.
Yeah.
So,
we
yeah.
didn't, but like honestly, we saw it from Bandit's view.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we tune
I
out,
refragged, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Ned, do you have any
it's
more
honestly
questions for anything for these guys before we tune out?
Yeah, sure. Okay, just one more thing. When you guys were in that last and final round during this last game, this is just, I feel like this is something I would want to know, and maybe these viewers would want to know as well. What was the comms like as you guys got that final kill and are now exceeding on to the grand finals, closer to a chance to be #1 in the collective league for the first season ever in history?
Vito, you take that one. It's all you.
Aw, man, we were pretty hyped, but it still hasn't like set in that we're going to the finals. I was like, we did it, boys. We punched our tickets to the finals, and everyone was just kind of like in awe because, I mean, no doubt the F6, but they're a great team, but we're here to win.
Yeah, no, well
And I
said.
hope
You guys
NH
proved
and
that tonight.
Well
GT
said.
are ready for us.
No, definitely well said on that one, and it's a pleasure hosting you guys' match. So we're definitely gonna tune out right here, guys. So thank you guys. Like, I mean, thank you for an amazing
Yeah.
match. Thank you guys for coming here to do this amazing interview with us, guys. Thank you guys in the collective, everyone in the collective tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, we're gonna do it really quick because sadly we do have to tune out. You guys can go ahead. Give you guys 10 seconds each of your fame to go out, guys. Go ahead. You guys can start now.
All right, Vito, you go first.
Just want to appreciate all the support from Collective. I know we got a ton of fans. I want to appreciate the org or Check Six, great guys, and I'm so happy they picked us up. And congrats, F6. I hope they can get their place.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Turbine, you
Okay,
good?
so-
Yeah, congrats.
All right.
Congrats to F6. Thank you guys for hosting, and obviously shout out to Check Six for believing in us, and the rest of my teammates for playing a good couple games. This has been a lot of fun all season, and the rest of everybody else in collective. So thanks, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you guys. Like I said,
Thank you.
amazing guys for coming here. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be tuning out very soon. Before I tune out, just want to let you guys know, if you guys haven't already, please Twitch Prime, Instagram, everything, Twitter, YouTube, guys, we're all over the place, Even YouTube, very important, guys. We have our famous people like casters as Duck, and we have Max. They have their own little thing going on behind the call out, guys. They literally just did another episode, guys. That should be, I think, episode 4 if I'm correct. Please, guys. Gotta go check that out. It's very good. These guys are very in-depth. You guys are really wonderful when they do that stuff, guys. So before I go, I have been Monkey, my boy Net, for helping me out with the host. Check Six winning the game. Great, guys. Thank you so much, and hopefully to catch you guys on the next time.
It's been an honor. Appreciate it, guys.
Boom. And please do not forget, we do have another match coming up on Friday, guys, to make it to the finals. That's NH New Horizon going against God Tier. So please stay tuned to that one, guys, on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Catch you guys on the flip side.
Peace.